Gravy, gang, gang, gang. Baby, pop the top and let it spread. As we're listening to Past the Gravy. We're going fishing for your bitch today. We're drunk in Houston, baby. Now we go ahead and lick and we'll get rich today. Rich, bitch.
Gravy, 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 gang! What is going on, everybody? Happy Gravy Day. It is Past the Gravy, episode number 669. Nice. Does
that mean it's two chicks or two dudes?
It's whatever you want it to be.
Okay, I'm just wondering.
Yeah, you can do that with whatever gear you got.
You got to have the gear.
You gotta have some sort of gear.
You got to be geared up.
Get geared. Get geared. That's what this episode is about, getting geared up with whatever gear you got.
I'll get so geared up.
Get your gear and get ready. Let us know in the comments on the YouTube what gear you got today. What gear is on you right now?
It changes from day to day, but I've got some gear.
And by gear, I mean empty your pockets and tell me what's in there. So let's everybody go around the room. What we got here?
Well, I just took my nicotine pouch out of there. I got a notebook that I use for notes.
Oh, okay. I was wondering what that would be for.
I've got my Boba Fett wallet.
That's very adult of you.
Fuck you, dude.
I'm just saying it's adult. He's an adult.
And I've got a
Multi-tool.
tool/knife.
I've got a 5-hour energy, AirPods, keys, eye drops, and chapstick. Lots of stuff. What about you, Harley? Welcome back to the podcast. You didn't quit after 1 week.
Wallet, phone, keys,
Perfect.
iPhone charger,
Smart. All right.
battery pack.
So everybody in the comments, just let us know. That was Pat. Just let us know in the comments what you guys have in your pockets today. All right?
I don't think anybody would have had to guess who that was. I think it was
Well, I was just letting them know. Some people are audio only listeners, right?
Yeah, I think they could have known.
Yeah. Alex Moondog, your host. We got Pat, the Sundog, Dion, and then Harles Barkley joining us for his second consecutive week. We're going to see if we can get a streak going with him. Hopefully,
Streaking?
it's a very long streak. Yeah, ideally. So that means he didn't quit.
I haven't been streaking in years.
If he quits, we're in a lot of trouble. Pat doesn't know any audio editing.
What if we let me just like run the board 1 week?
Pat's the reason we had all the problems last week.
Just randomly
Just blame
pressing
Pat.
buttons.
You did just press buttons. You
That's
didn't
what
know
I
you
do.
were doing.
Oh, I'm sorry. I see a glowing green button. I got to press it.
We were like, don't push that, Pat. And you're sorry. Oh, was I not supposed to push that
But
before?
it's green.
He did. And the audio was fucked.
I wanted us to sound like robots.
We sounded worse. We sounded like distant robots.
We
We did do an entire
Say la vie.
episode where the audio fucked up years ago. Remember that? And we're like, we already did it. Sorry.
Oh.
We can't go back and change
Wasn't it like...
And it was like, it was just like, it was cutting in and out, and it was the entire podcast. We're not using clips this week.
Remember when we did the conspiracy podcast and everyone wished that our audio had fucked up for that one?
Yeah, we just got we were going to do a bonus podcast, Harley, and we were like, we should do conspiracy theories. This is going to be great. And then we just got blackout drunk.
On IPAs. And we
just Googled
didn't look up
conspiracy
anything
theories.
until I got over to his house and
like right before
got
we
drunk.
recorded.
Like we waited until we were drunk and they're like, oh, we should probably research all, because we knew what ones we were going to talk about, but we hadn't looked into them at all.
And we thought
So we were basically just reading Wikipedia at people.
we were killing it. Like when we were recording that, this is maybe the greatest podcast we've ever done. And then we listened back and I was like, that's bad.
I think it was the first one I was ever on where people were actively commenting, this is fucking horrible.
Yeah, somebody was like, I hate this.
This is really bad. You shouldn't do it again. I was like,
We lost a lot of listeners with that. So we don't really do a lot of drunk conspiracy theory ones anymore.
but hey, maybe we'll be better at it.
You would
next
think
time.
it's like a couple white guys doing a podcast. What are we going to talk about?
What if we did a
Conspiracy
podcast
theories.
where we listened to that podcast and just did like director's commentary on it?
I don't know if I'd make it through.
That'd be so meta.
That would be.
Gotta
I'm
get
sure
real
that's what
drunk,
the people
though.
want. Hey, our worst thing we've ever done, we're going to watch it. And then we're going to do that.
Maybe we get high and we watch it. Different angle.
Yeah. Yeah. All right. Well, you guys World Cup ready? You guys all stoked? World Cup starts next month.
I'm stoked to see all the women in the stands.
Ditto.
I'm excited to
I
see
support
everyone in
women.
the stands, all people from all nations.
Nah, just the women.
Okay.
Yeah.
Especially the women, obviously. Uplifting.
Listen here,
them.
I don't know if you know too much about my foreign policy, but it's just send your women.
Send the women.
Send the women's.
Women and children.
Yeah. That's
Like
how
the
I want
Titanic.
diversity.
That's the way Pat wants it.
Diversity of boobs.
Okay. I bought the World Cup jersey. Got really stoked about it. They got me with the ad, and I was like putting it off for a while. And I was like, you know what? I've been meaning to buy the jersey. I always buy the World Cup jersey every year, every 4 years.
Did you get like a specific person or just a blank World Cup jersey?
So I got on there, and you can customize it. And I was like, it'd be tight to just like I'm not gonna put my own name on there, but I had it all typed out. Freebird 76 was what I was gonna go with, and it was like $260. And I was just like, I'm not gonna do that. I'm just not gonna do that.
So you just got a blank one?
So I just got the blank one.
You couldn't go with like Gino Reyma?
Well, but I got the real, like the authentic blank one, which
It's
is
not
still
authentic
like.
because it's blank.
Well, yeah, it is because you could just get the regular one that doesn't have the number, and it's just a blank little like white spot where the number would be because of the stars and stripes on it. It would be where the number would be, but it'd just be white. I made sure that it's a complete stripe.
You know what you should do? Duct tape Freebird 76.
Freebird 76 would have been such a sick number.
But like actually just put like a duct tape name palette on there and write it with like Sharpie. And then you use duct tape to make a 76.
I could have bought like the press-on one, but it's Fanatics, and I know that that's gonna just come off the first time it gets wet. So like, I was like, you got to stitch that shit.
How long until the World Cup starts?
June 17th.
Oh, so we got time. We got some artsy people that we know. Someone could probably figure that
Anybody
out for
want
you.
to help me out? Let me know. But yeah, like, so what my new thing is I justify buying gear for my team, but I also buy children's stuff. So then it's not me.
It's matching outfits.
It's me. Yeah, I'm buying it for the girls and me. And it's like, obviously, Dad has to be supportive. Like, it'd be crazy if I just got them a bunch of Team USA gear. And then I got them women's national team stuff, too. Because they have the little stars on it because the women have actually won. Like, so I was like, now you get the cool jersey. They didn't have a Megan Rapinoe jersey, or else I would have absolutely bought that.
If you had figured this out like 6 years ago, the hack is you buy yourself stuff, but you just get Emma one too. So then she's just got a bunch of shitty jerseys that she doesn't want
She
to wear
wouldn't
but
care.
has to.
I got you another West Ham jersey. Oh, good. This
Great.
thing I don't care about. Thanks. No, but I was like, our kid, and I was like, babe, it's like USA. So really, this we can wear this for Olympics, 4th of July, Memorial Day. If we had this already, this would be perfect. It justifies it. But that's what I did with the Giant stuff, and my kids are growing, so every year I can just be like, new Giant sideline gear just dropped. Also got some kids stuff. Oh, how did this hat get in here? I guess I'll wear it.
And it'll be nice in a few years when you don't have to buy two of everything. You're like, you just got L stuff.
Just hand it down.
Hand
yeah.
down. Yeah.
Well, that's kind of what you do. You buy it for the oldest,
Yeah.
and then the youngest will get that. Like, the youngest can wear
Dad,
the
how
Malik
come my
Neighbors jersey
gear is
this
always
year.
2 years out of date? That's how it goes.
But when the youngest turns 1, she can wear my number 1 Malik Neighbors jersey, which is kind of tight.
That's going to be sick.
They're pretty sick.
Dude, Malik Neighbors this year.
He's gonna be so good.
He's going to be so good.
So good.
Hey, you want to see Alex smile really hard, Harley? Check this out. Watch this. Harbaugh.
Let's get hard. you guys see him? Like, no big deal. They were fighting childhood cancer. It was him and Eli and Tom Coughlin.
Fought a kid with cancer.
Well, they were fighting against childhood cancer by raising money, but they dressed up like the characters from Mario Galaxy movie and went and took
Who
a
was
bunch of
Harbaugh?
kids. Harbaugh was Yoshi.
Nice.
It was sick. Eli was
Wait.
Luigi.
Who was the other coach that you said? Coughlin. Who the
He was Mario because it was Tom Coughlin's J Fun.
I can't picture Tom Coughlin as Mario.
Oh, buddy, I got pictures.
Now I could picture his face being as red as Mario's hat.
Well, that's
'cause
only
I
if it's
saw
cold
that
and
in
it's a
one of the worst
playoff game.
football games of all time.
Look at that guy.
I take it all back. That's the greatest Mario of all time.
Tom Coughlin looks like a badass.
I don't think I've ever seen Tom Coughlin smile before.
That guy's a G. And then
He could take over Chris Pratt's job.
Oh, he definitely could. He definitely. And then John Harbaugh. Like, what? Has there ever been a more alpha Yoshi?
It's just a Yoshi head and a green shirt.
Has there ever been a more alpha Yoshi? He's like, yeah, sure, I'll do this thing. And then look at Eli. Fucking Luigi's never looked better.
Oh God, he looks good as Luigi.
They all can do it. They can all do it, man. But yeah, it was Tom Coughlin's charity event, and he took all these kids to go see Mario movie, which was kind of tight. So I was like, well, obviously John Harbaugh as Yoshi was the best Yoshi that's ever been. So that movie, I'm probably gonna go see it now.
Nice.
or wait until it comes out in theaters or it comes out on streaming.
Hell yeah.
That's probably what I'll do.
That's the better way to do it.
World Cup ready. So you guys are World Cup ready. Also, I watched Miss Doubtfire over the weekend for the first time in a while. That fucking rocks.
Thank God you said in a while. I thought you were going to say for the first
Oh,
time.
no. I've seen Miss Doubtfire many times, but it had been...
Hello, dearie.
Oh, dude, it's the best. It's the best. Robin Williams it's like Robin Williams at his finest.
His fucking brother with the voice.
You look like more.
I love that guy. In
You
every movie
look
he's in.
like
But yeah, dude,
more. You're a vision.
Miss Doubtfire is so fucking good. I love that movie.
Is
Robin
that the most
Williams.
Robin Williams you get in a movie? I know that like Mork and Mindy was kind of like prime Robin Williams. I was a little young for that, but like Miss Doubtfire is like you get the voices, you get him being silly. He's doing the physical comedy. He tackles fucking Pierce Brosnan. He's doing all the like him going to dinner and then switching into Miss Doubtfire and then regular him back and forth with the family and then the guy from work. Like such a funny, stupid scene. But I loved it. It was great.
Fantastic. I was going to say maybe Flubber is up there too, but I think this is more Robin Williams.
Shout out to Flubber.
I like Flubber, but like Miss
this
Doubtfire
is
is just Miss Doubtfire.
Characters, voices.
Good Morning Vietnam is a great movie.
Yeah, no, you're right. Fuck.
That might be the...
He does, yeah.
See, Robin,
you get a little bit of
Robin
everything.
does the great thing where in every movie he's just like the absolute clown and he's over the top, but then there's going to be a part of the movie where they're just going to put you on the brink of tears with absolute
Please don't take my
perfect
kids
emotional
away.
acting.
Please don't. Yeah.
Which was basically all of Good Will Hunting.
Patch Adams.
I never saw Patch
Adams rocks.
I think it's like the one Robin Will. Like I think that's part of the reason why I haven't watched it. Which I did this. I just finished Assassin's Creed 2 for the first time ever. I didn't play it for years because it was like the last one, and I think that's what it is with Patch Adams. There's still one Robin Williams thing out there for me, and I don't want to watch it because then there's no more new stuff. I guess I could still go back and watch Mork and Mindy. But
Mork and Mindy, I feel like it's dated.
yeah,
It's very.
it's hard to go
very
back
dated.
and watch old shows. Now I'm sure there's a few things in there where I'd be laughing my ass off.
Well,
like,
yeah.
you can't say that anymore.
Like The Sopranos is dated, but it's still like watchable. And I think Mork and Mindy would probably still be watchable, but like sometimes it's so dated. Like Cheers feels that way.
Just more Robin. I love Robin.
Miss Doubtfire just rocks, dude. And then like they're trying to make him out to be the bad guy at the end. It's like, dude, he's just trying to hang out with kids. Like, oh, hey, my ex-husband that fucking I didn't want to see my kids. He actually pretended to be a nanny and worked very affordably for me and took care of my kids and fed them and put them to bed and clothed them and did laundry and cleaned up my house and then did all this. But then I found out it was him. And he's a bad guy.
Everybody in that movie
It was like that. He actually did a really good job, man. Then you tried to interview all the other fucking ladies, and they were like, "No, I'm not doing this."
Like you could make a point for everybody in that movie being the bad guy at a certain point in your life, but you
Not
turn
the
out
little
none of
girl.
them are like
The little girl wasn't. Madeline
no,
wasn't.
no. But I mean, like Sally Field. At some points in your life, you're like, fucking bitch wife, just not letting her husband see. But if you look at it from her point of view,
totally.
I don't know. He was kind of a bum that couldn't hold down a job and was never really there for her and didn't pay good attention. And
He was
wasn't
sticking up for kids' rights and kids not smoking cigs,
But
man.
when they got divorced, it was like, yeah, he wasn't a good husband. And then like, yeah, he didn't get visitation rights because he couldn't hold down a job and wasn't a good. But then like, then there's the Pierce Brosnan. You're like, yeah, fuck this guy. Oh, he's just a nice guy that's trying to date a lady that has some kids. There's no bad guys in that movie. It's
yeah,
just
but
at different stages
I
of
liked
your life,
Robin.
you see him as bad.
I liked
Always
Robin.
Robin.
Okay.
Always Robin.
And so Pierce Brosnan is the bad guy, and that was
Also,
his
I mean, what
second worst performance. Mamma Mia was number one. When I was like, you turned James Bond into a musical guy? No.
See, but that's the thing too. Of course, he's going to go crazy and dress up as an old lady. James Bond's trying to fuck your wife. You got to go to the ends of the earth to try and stop that
like
from happening.
why? And that's what I didn't understand why he didn't say that to the judge. It's like James Bond is fucking on a date with my family. What do you want me to do?
Judge,
what do you want me to do, Your Honor?
Look at that guy. He's hot. And he has an accent.
You see this man? He's gorgeous. He's gorgeous. And in real life, I know that Pierce Brosnan loves his wife to death, and so he's gonna just love my wife. Like, no, no, Judge, no. That's what I would have said. So that's how I would rewrite Miss Doubtfire.
Now I want to watch
Miss Doubtfire 2, and it's just like what I think should have happened at the end.
It's just
It's the
you in
same
front of
exact
a-
movie, but like the last 15 minutes are different.
In the last 15 minutes, it's just you. It just cuts to like a close up of your face. You're like, no, this is what should.
This is what we should do here. All right, hey, it's Alex. What's going on? This is the Alex director.
We're not going to use AI to remake Robin and do all this. I'm just going to
not because I don't know how to 100%, but also because I want for artistic integrity. My friend Pat will be playing Miss Doubtfire for the rest of the film.
Hello.
That's just all you do the whole time.
I can do a couple Miss Doubtfire lines, but that's about it.
I just want to do the "Isn't that special?" And I know that that's not Miss Doubtfire, it's Dana Carvey, but still. So yeah, Miss
Shout out
Doubtfire
Church
rocks.
Lady.
That's really one of the notes that I wrote was just Miss Doubtfire fucking rocks. Other thing I had sports take. Stefan Castle, right? Is it Stefan or Steven? Stefan Castle.
It's spelled Stefan.
I think it's Stefan.
I thought it was Stefan. I want to
Either
make
way,
sure.
who cares? He plays for San
Stefan
Antonio.
Castle kind of has a cheat code with his hair, right? Like he does the DeAndre Hopkins where he ties it up. He has the long hair, but he ties it up so where it's like sticking up, like the Cam Newton where Cam Newton cuts the hole out of his hat so he can have tall hair. But Steven Castle does that when he's playing games, and it's like if you're driving the basket, you can just kind of whip people with your hair, go into the basket. It's like now I got hair in my face first, like I have a stick of
Should be
hair.
an automatic technical foul.
It's like when Birdman Anderson had like spikes, the different colored spiked hair. Like,
Yeah, but
remember that?
but
Like,
they were kept down. They weren't flying around.
but he could have just driven to the basket and been like, "Watch out!"
Also, he's a giant tattooed guy called Birdman. Come on, that's awesome. Can't be mad at that guy.
Stefan Castle sounds cool as fuck. He sounds like a knight.
It would sound cool if not for his geographic
He
location.
has really cool hair. But just, I was watching the game the other night, or last night, and I was like, that's kind of a cheat code. If him driving to the basket is him just kind of,
Apparently not.
he has a stick of hair just in front of your face. You're like, you have a broom in front of you.
You know,
Like
what
just
would be a
rubbing
cheat
your face.
code?
Like, okay, how am I gonna defend this?
It would be a cheat code to be like 7'7".
Is that a charge? Can you get called for a charge if it's with your hair?
It's the NBA. You don't even have to make contact for it to be a foul anymore.
Okay.
Wemby's a bitch. That's
Fuck
my
that
statement.
guy.
Wemby's a bitch. He's gonna be a bust. He's never gonna win shit. France blows. Can we get France into a war so he gets recalled for like the draft?
I don't think they would do that. They would just fold and they would be like, we can't. Like, they're not going to go to war.
Yeah.
He wouldn't have to serve.
Okay, what if we get China and France to get in a fight?
We don't
So
need to
that-
like cause. Like, we're already pretty good at causing like global
Yeah, but I don't want to be involved in this
issues.
one. I want China to attack France. France
You
then,
seem like you're trying to orchestrate it.
But yeah, but you'll like this. So then France immediately surrenders. China claims all French citizens as Chinese citizens. Boom, Wemby has to play year-round like Yao did. His feet get fucked up. His career gets derailed. He never wins shit.
Or they have to
Deal?
put him on the Rockets, but then he has to go by Yao Ming.
No, I don't want him to be Yao Ming.
But he could be like, he just add his stats to what Yao's stats were. So it's like we get not injured Yao.
I don't want him. He's a bust until he eventually signs with the Rockets. And he's the
If he was
greatest
on our
player
team,
of all time.
that's what I'm saying. Then he's on our team. Then we're like, okay, I can spin this around.
Yeah, but right
You're
now,
gonna get
I
to
just
see
want-
how I
just
spin
wanna
guys
ruin
that
his
I
career.
like very well.
Fuck that guy. I don't want anyone from San Antonio to be happy.
Same.
Like, you have churros. That's enough.
Like, I want Stefan Castle to not be on the Spurs anymore because he has cool hair, and I want him to be on the Rockets. Remember
I
when
saw
Jalen, remember when
somebody was
Jalen
on
Green
there.
had cool hair?
I was going through their roster because I was looking at
Jalen Green with cool
the
hair.
the box score just so I could, like, screenshot all the Wemby stats of him sucking and send them to my friends
Mm-hmm.
because fuck them. And,
Are they Spurs fans?
yeah, a few of them
Spurs Cowboys makes sense.
from San Antonio.
Ew.
But, like, then I was like, holy shit, Kelly Olynyk is still in the league. He's on their team. I didn't know De'Aaron Fox was on their team until, like, 4 days ago.
I think Kelly Olynyk's allowed to play like 2 years on every team in the NBA, and he just moved.
Just a swaggy white boy with long hair. Every team needs that guy.
yeah, he's
I don't
like
know
the
if he still has
American
long hair.
version of Luis Scola.
I haven't seen him one time since he played for the Celtics like 8 years ago.
He had long
so-
hair.
He looks the exact same.
Yeah, it hasn't changed.
Okay,
He
good.
looks-
I mean,
Hasn't
why would
changed
you
at
change
all.
that look? It's perfect.
It works for him. It works for him. Other thing I had, it was an idea. It was an idea for a podcast guest. And I did text you guys this on Friday, but we need to hire a hitman because I think we've talked about it on the show before. All hitmen are just undercover cops. That's how you find a hitman unless you're like in the mob. We need to go find a hitman online and be like, yo, hey, I'm trying to find a hitman and like hire him to take out my friend Pat. And they'll be like, okay, well, what do you want to do? I was like, well, actually, Are you a cop? You gotta tell me if you are. Okay, cool. We'd like to interview you on this podcast about being an undercover cop. And then boom, we're like, how do you get people? Are they usually dumber than me? And then we seem like we're smart. So
is
then
he gonna have to wear like a mask or something?
to catch a predator, the guy catching a predator. It'd be like if we caught Chris Hansen before Chris Hansen caught the pedophile, but it's like not even a pedophile thing.
I don't think undercovers are like big on being on camera though.
We can blur him out. Harley, you can do that where he's I'm an undercover cop, and then it's just like a shadow.
Yeah, we could do the shadow thing.
Yeah, we can do that.
Can we just like
Just AI it, just whatever. Make it like I don't know how.
what if we VTube him and just make him like Bigfoot?
Yeah, I mean, we can do that, right?
I think that'd be cool.
Sure. Harley can do anything. He's Harley's fucking Barkley, right? He knows what he knows what he's doing. He knows what he's doing. Okay, he's a pro. But we could just sting a sting, and that's kind of then that would make us basically cops. We wouldn't be impersonating cops. We would be better than cops because we just out-copped a cop. Actually, you're the one that we caught. And he's like, what the fuck? I was like, we're going to actually have to arrest you for soliciting hitman services.
Would that be identity theft? Going undercover?
Kind of.
So what we do is I get deputized.
I mean, you're pretending to be somebody that you're not.
We get somebody to deputize me.
It's
and then when
lying.
they lie to me, I'm like, well, you're lying to an official police officer. That's a charge. We're going to need you to do an interview.
Yeah.
Like, I outrank you, sir.
Look, I'm asking the questions here. Hands behind your back.
So Donnie Brasco, how accurate?
Answer the question. Answer the question.
I like this. And then when he's in here, I can grab his gun and settle that bet.
Yeah, that's how you get him out. Like, look, we won't say anything, but you gotta let Pat grab your gun real fast, and also take a picture of him grabbing your gun. We'll blur you out.
There's no pictures.
We have to have proof.
If you're here,
well, I would like.
you'll see me
we
grab
need
the
to
gun.
show the people proof.
No, that was never part of it.
Are you gonna believe that he grabbed a cop's gun if you don't see photographic proof?
Absolutely not in today's world.
I wonder if my ex
And I could vouch for him, but like, who am I to try and go against other people? Like, other people want to see it for themselves.
1 versus 100, man.
You're
right?
a former mayoral candidate.
I
You're
am
very
I'm
trustworthy.
a politician.
All politicians.
Failed
are so
politician.
trustworthy.
Very honest and
You should
reputable.
introduce. Be like, "Hi, I'm a failed politician."
I always say former politician. Former mayoral candidate Alex Middleton.
Failed is funnier though.
Yeah, it makes it seem like I like just burned out.
Can you fail if you
Not
didn't
that-
actually try?
Mm,
Is that
yeah,
failure?
Yeah. Passive failure.
Yeah, I guess you can not try on a test and still fail it.
But I do like that anytime anybody's mad about anything John Whitmire does, I'm like, see, if I were mayor, things would be a little bit different. Things would be a little bit different, City Hall. I'll just tell you that much.
People had their chance and they voted wrong.
Not how I would have done it.
It happens.
We had the Gravy Gang voting for me. Turns out you need more people than the people that listen to this podcast.
I wish we could
Or
actually,
in
like-
Harris County.
Is there a way to pull up and see how many votes you got?
Probably not that many.
If it was more than 5, I'd
The majority of the people would have not known my name.
Do they even count write-ins, or are they just like someone wrote this in? Throw
I
it
think they
away?
probably count write-ins.
I doubt it.
They knew Harambe got a bunch of votes that one year.
Oh, that's presidential. Of course they count
2016.
those.
That's
I'm talking
true.
local elections. If there's a write-in name, I don't even think they read it. They just.
I was
throw
on a
that shit away.
ballot. I had to fill out a bunch of shit. It was a pain
You were
in the
actually
ass.
on the ballot?
Yeah. I did like a background check.
I don't vote locally.
It was a really annoying
You
thing.
had to have a background check.
And they'd call me to they would call to get information, and I just never answered because it was like spam. I just assumed it was spam, and it was like, yeah, this is I saw your information for your mayoral candidate profile was trying to blah blah blah. I was like, yeah, I'm not gonna call.
In
that
like
guy back.
10 years, somebody's going to find your information on like a political database, and you're going to get some actual like political operatives.
You just have
coming
to prove that
your
you
place.
live in Harris County, that you're a registered voter,
They're
like
going to try and
all this
recruit you to
stuff.
be like, I don't even know what party would try.
I
to
could be the
recruit
next
you.
AOC.
Green Party.
Fuck, dude, I could be Mom Donnie for Houston.
I don't think you want that.
I
I don't want that.
But I get people talking. I get the people talking. Huh?
Think about how.
You don't know who's the mayor of Milwaukee, Wisconsin. You know
Actually,
that guy.
I'm back on board with
Who's
this.
the mayor of New York City? Zorro Mondani.
If you could get the state of Texas to give us $8 billion, we could embezzle the shit out of that. And
That's
disappear.
exactly that's why I wanted to get into politics. is
But
to
then we
start.
gotta leave Texas.
But we could just pardon ourselves, dude. Duh.
If you're the governor,
Who's the governor? Ted Cruz?
no.
Senator Ted
Hot
Cruz.
Wheels.
Greg Abbott.
That is. That's it.
Abs.
If you were governor, what job would you give me?
What do you want?
I don't know. lieutenant governor, and I make everyone.
I don't think
salute
I can
me.
do lieutenant governor. Well, it's Dan Patrick, right? Could I?
I don't know.
I don't think I have power.
But I just want lieutenant in
I feel
my
like
thing, so I
that's
can
way
make
above
people
my reach. You'd have to
Big,
be like,
I'm a lieutenant. Please salute me.
you'd be like mayoral assistant.
Maybe you're chief of staff. We just get nothing done.
You'd be chief of staff, yeah.
What'd you guys do
Harley,
this
what
week?
do you want in my
Fucking gambled.
cabinet?
Just gambling all week.
Education.
All right, education secretary.
Maybe we're gonna have a UFC fight on the Texas Capitol lawn.
And everyone's got to watch because this is education purposes.
This is for education. It's for education. If we can make people watch the Space Shuttle Challenger blow up, we can make people watch a UFC fight.
Absolutely.
And we do it only Americans versus Russians.
Okay.
Let's get a bunch of Russians over here and have Americans beat the shit out of them.
Oh man, I'll allow that. Whatever. But I feel like also one of y'all need to have like the title of czar, something like education czar. Harley, your education
There we go.
czar.
There we go. We need a Borat.
That'd be sick.
I could be the barbecue czar.
No, we already have an education czar. We can't have two czars. It gets crazy.
I'd be the
after
barbecue boy. We can make that an official title. What
Yeah.
do you do? I'm the barbecue boy.
that. He's a barbecue boy.
Just
Like
get
your
barbecue.
cabinet just seems made up.
What's your
Most-
job?
most of it is.
My job is to be the first one in line at Franklin's every
And
day.
to rebuttal that, I would say look at the current, the national cabinet members, where a lot of them are just people that we saw on TV one time.
I could piss people off.
Dr. Phil.
I become like the barbecue authority of Texas, like officially, and the only barbecue I just get like chopped beef sandwiches from Buc-ee's.
Be barbecue comptroller.
Ooh,
That sounds like a really official
I could be a
title.
great comptroller because nobody knows what they do.
Yeah, nobody does. All right, so we've got our all right, when is the next mayoral campaign?
4 years, maybe. I don't know.
All right, I'll run for that one again. I'll throw my hat back in the ring. All right, you know what? Whitmire, your days might be numbered, buddy. Nothing personal. H-Town's mine, all right, bud? All right?
All right, we'll start working on the platform.
Other thing was just police stings. Like, it's got to be hitman, sex, and drugs are like the big three stings, right?
I think the big one is probably drugs.
Yeah.
Gambling. Don't forget illegal gambling, too.
Yeah, the Paul Newman movie, The Sting.
Well, I was thinking more like, the little card rooms and shit that get busted because they're just operating under the table in the back of a gas station.
Yeah, and then they have like card rooms. That's very big, where it's like a poker club, and I feel like
Those are legal now.
But they're like, you're a member, so you can play poker here. But I think they actually like exchange money that way. I don't
Yeah,
know.
it's something like you pay for your seat hourly, so that's how it is. I don't know. There's all loopholes to get around.
Yeah.
Just fucking legalize gambling. That's why you need to be governor. Just legalize
That's what I
gambling
would
and
do.
weed.
Would mayor, governor. I don't know if I'm ready.
Oh, I'm shooting higher for you, buddy.
I'm not ready for the governorship.
That'd be great if that was your entire platform. Is I want to legalize gambling and weed. What do you think about this? Just gambling and weed. That's
Just-
all I do.
That's it. Well, what do you think about this? I don't know.
I don't care. Gambling. and weed.
Honestly, don't know.
Do you want a politician that actually knows a lot about a bunch of things and tries to do different stuff, or focuses on the policies that matter?
Yes, ma'am. To that very serious and very important question, I'd like to defer to my czar of education, Harley, over here. He'll be answering all further questions, and that's when you just slide in there, and then I'm peacing out. I got peace out.
I want to be head of Native Affairs.
We can't. We already got you. Your barbecue guy.
I'm changing. I
You
want to be
can't.
head of
We
Native
already
Affairs.
assigned roles.
I want to go to the new Indian casino. that's going up.
Nascala. But we'd have to be in Houston. Like we're not in charge of the whole state.
It's not that far from Houston.
Conroe.
Leggett.
That's not Harris County, bro. We're within Harris County jurisdictions.
We're politicians. We do whatever we want.
True.
Backroom deals,
It's true.
baby.
You can do anything.
You can wear shirts that say backroom deals.
Oh, we don't want to advertise. We do it. We just openly do it and then just lie about it when people call us out on it.
Just wear a blazer. It makes it look better.
And then I got an American flag pin.
Done.
I did see today our TV in the office was stuck on Fox News and we couldn't change it. And we didn't know where the remote was. And so we had to watch that for 4 hours
Should have
today.
just been texting my brother everything that you saw. He would have loved it.
Well, but I had so many observations. It was a whole different world.
So
I was like, I don't know any of this news.
you had no idea that many gold commercials could be ran on.
Jeez, dude.
television.
Everybody's buying gold. And if you want to buy
commemorative coins.
If you want to buy a 7-month supply of food in a bucket, they got you there too. If you want a flashlight that you can pedal on and then it'll last for 10 years, like fucking.
we all love our President Trump. Now you can commemorate him in these 24-karat gold coins.
Yeah, it's wild. But there was a guy that kept doing interviews, and I think it might have been the same interview. but they kept showing it, and he had a USA pen and an Israel pen. And it was like they were crossed flags. I want to get Israel and a Palestine flag crossing and just be like both sides. Both sides. All the sides. Whatever
Just
side.
straddling the fence.
Whatever side you want, I'm on that side.
They'll both hate you.
And they get a man and a woman pen. Both sides. Men's rights?
Well, that one
Yes,
can be
women's rights,
controversial now.
I want to just have, like, I want it to look like I'm in the military, but I just have all of the pandering pens.
I want to get the same pen, but both of mine just say insert cause here.
Like, I have a circle that just says Ebola, and it's crossed out. You know what I run on? Not Ebola.
I'll just have the
The
NBA.
thing about me
crossed
is
out.
I don't like Ebola.
It's, that's quite a ledge for you to step out on.
Right?
But I respect you
There's
for doing
like
it.
no, I don't think I've heard one politician that said they're anti-Ebola yet. And is that a problem in this country? Maybe. But
be.
we're the number one most anti-Ebola podcast out there.
And anthrax. I want to bring back awareness for anthrax.
All of them. Any communicable disease.
HIV?
We're
sure
anti the spread of it. Anti the spread of it. If you got it, hey, you know what? You can live with it, and more power to you. But like, we're anti-spreading those things.
Yeah, I want to go back to seeing toy commercials, not HIV commercials.
When did we come up with? Speaking of HIV, they have those ads on games and stuff. Sometimes, like if you're HIV positive, but like, when did STD and STI switch? Like when we were growing up, everything was STD, but now it's like STI is sexually transmitted infection. Is it just? It sounds less bad.
I don't even know if it's one of those things where it's like this is technically more correct, like maybe they aren't diseases and they are infections, or if there was just a board meeting one time where like, hey, what if we stop calling it diseases because people think that sounds bad?
It's like the disabled list and the injured list. Where they're just like we just
So
change that.
you can correct an infection. So like just because you have an STI, like a lot of people think you die. Like no, you don't. You just get antibiotics for it.
So
So
now
STD is the disease.
that's what it was.
so you
Magic
can-
Johnson.
Yeah. And
Magic Johnson
Poor guy
kicked
has
it.
AIDS, bro.
So they're like, now we have to call it an
Full blown.
infection because it's actually
full
curable now.
He hates to see a blood donor
hates to see
exam.
it.
Like
So okay, we'll see. Look, Harley with the knowledge. That's why you're our education secretary. Or
I don't
the
even-
education czar.
I don't even mean this as like a bad pun. Magic Johnson might be the most positive person of all time because that dude's had HIV for like 40 years and I've never seen him not smiling.
oh, he fucked. Like and
Yeah.
he had fun doing
But like
it.
still, but like now
Well, yeah,
he's
it's how he-
happy all the time. He's like,
Well, yeah,
whatever, dude.
got
I'm
it.
fucking rich and I figured out a way around it. If I had HIV, you would have never seen me smile again.
Like, can you imagine if Rent was made with 1 million Magic Johnsons? That would be a way different play.
I don't think the singing would have been as good.
We could have taught Magic how to sing.
He would just like plainly state what's going on. I have AIDS and I'm struggling.
That'd be so funny.
Can't
like,
make rent.
if you're directing Rent, you're like, be more like Magic Johnson. Like, you're being sad. Stop being so fucking sad, all right?
You can only
Go
fit
out there.
4 of him on stage because he's so big.
You were on the fucking dream team, man. Go out there and hoop it up and be excited, okay? Yeah, you got a tough draw of things, all right?
You got to be friends with Larry Bird. Your life is pretty good.
I didn't get to be friends with Larry Bird. I'm gonna die. Like, no, that sounds depressing. Stop fucking singing about shit like that. Sing about Magic Johnson stuff. It's not that hard. I shouldn't be the one telling you this.
What if we redid Rent, but we just added the 2 old guy puppets from Muppets, just roasting them the whole time?
That would be mean.
Shouldn't have shared those needles. Ha ha ha.
It's just, yeah.
Just 2 old guys yelling at AIDS patients. I'd watch that.
All right, what else do you guys have?
I might be the only one that would watch that.
We got off the rails today.
Yeah,
Fast.
we did. We said something about a DVD earlier, and I was going to say something, and I fucking forgot.
Just
what it
Doubtfire?
was. Yeah, I don't remember where it was going, though,
It
because then we
rocked.
started talking about AIDS and 40 other things.
AIDS featuring Magic Johnson times the whole cast. It's a one-man play, Rent, by Magic Johnson.
I don't think I would watch that one.
I probably wouldn't either, but I'd look at the synopsis. That's how I am with most things. I won't watch them, but I will read
Not
the
fair. You
synopsis of many movies.
Him and Jerry Buss fucked all the same girls, and he got HIV, and Jerry Buss didn't.
See, that's why I'd be smiling if I was Magic, because like 20 women, 1 me in a bed. I'm smiling for the rest of my life.
That's a good point.
Yeah.
Does seem overwhelming, though.
It's like Wilt Chamberlain numbers.
I wouldn't know what to do with 20 women.
I hope you guys are taking care of each other because I know I'm not.
I am sorry.
God give me the strength.
Right.
I was going to say, I just said, Dr. Bus. I was going to ask, is he the last badass sports owner? But then, like, maybe Cubes.
Not
Most sports owners are
No,
just boring
Cubes
fucking
doesn't.
dudes.
Dallas doesn't count.
Yeah, but, like, he's a cool fucking guy.
No, doesn't count.
Steve Ballmer's pretty cool. Like the
Yeah,
hyped energy is.
He's a
pretty there.
nerd, but he's cool.
Yeah, right.
He's the guy I
fun,
want.
He's not cool.
Okay, maybe I think that's better. I think that's
Like,
better.
Who's the Dodgers?
You
owner?
can't be
Magic
cool.
Johnson. Magic Johnson owns the Dodgers. No way. He's fucking cool as shit.
you can't be cool.
Oh,
if we
you want to
have
buy all the
video
guys? Do it.
of you and Bill Gates dancing on stage like this. You can never be the cool guy then.
Magic Johnson is the coolest owner. Like, fuck the Dodgers, but Magic Johnson does what you want your owner to do. Go get the guys.
So we're just including minority owners now? You don't have to be outright main owner?
Who's the main owner of the Dodgers?
It's not Magic. He's a minority owner. It's like Usher. He's a
Just
minority
because he's
owner. of
black.
the
Okay,
Cavs.
dude, I get it.
Yeah.
You don't have to point that out.
Of course the minority
I
owners
didn't
are cooler.
ask-
We get it.
I didn't ask about his race.
Well,
You don't need to let me know what owners are minorities. I don't see color here, bro.
James Dolan seems like a cool guy. People like him.
PTG is
No, he
colorblind.
doesn't. Not at all.
Knicks are in the championship, dude.
James Dolan's like the worst guy.
Yeah, it's not him or Woody Johnson. Or,
No.
like,
The ambassador to Ireland, that's not cool to you?
well, yeah,
That was kind of tight.
it was.
I don't know.
Yeah, I'm trying to think of owners.
But like,
Give me Cal McNair.
Bus might be the last
Yeah?
owner that actually partied with the players.
If you skip the asylum comment,
Like, Jerry
that was his
never-
dad, but still, Cal's not had a bad record.
He called it the China virus.
That's funny.
Cal did.
Yeah, he
That's
did.
awesome.
He did.
So did the president.
Was it-
to
was
be
it-
fair, so did the president.
Was it Cal or his dad that after Trump lost went and met with the team, was like, listen, I know we're all disappointed. And everyone was like, I don't think you know your team at all. And that was right around the Deshaun Watson time too. So everyone was like, oh, they're losing this locker
Well,
room
let's not get
fast.
into sports and politics with football players, right? I really don't think their political affiliations matter with what's going on with the team. Okay.
Why would you say that all of a sudden?
We'll
You
get
hear this
into
guy?
it. We'll get into it. I just, it's like I only care about what the guys are doing on the field. That's what I care about, not who they associate with.
I
outside.
care about the First Amendment, all right? Freedom of speech for all, even ones you don't like.
That too.
I'm a big 1A guy.
Harley, you have anything for pre-com segment?
Am I still allowed to be on the podcast if
You fart? Yes.
I have not seen Mrs. Doubtfire?
Looks like you have some homework for next
yeah, I
week,
was gonna
buddy.
say you have homework, but
Like so my dad showed it to me when I was a kid, but like I was a little kid, I don't remember anything.
You got to watch it again.
rocks.
It holds up so well.
it rocks.
And I probably fell asleep knowing me. So
It's one of those where like you'll watch it like, all right, yeah, this rocks.
yeah,
It's
like
exactly
I've
what I
seen,
thought. I was like, I remember this. This was so good.
I've seen scenes on like TikTok or Twitter, you
Yeah.
know, and I'm like, this is hilarious.
It's a classic.
But I've never went back and went, yeah, let me go watch Mrs.
You can
You
be
Doubtfire.
should
on-
go
you
back
can-
and watch it. It holds up.
You can be on the pod, but you have to watch it.
Like a couple months
Bet,
ago,
bet.
I rewatched Nightmare Before Christmas because I haven't watched that in years.
Fire.
Mm.
Fire.
I didn't think it held up. I forgot that it was like 95% a musical.
That is true.
That's the worst part about it.
And that's the word. Like every time I was like, all right, if it's not This Is Halloween, I don't want to hear the fucking song.
And then the best part about it is that it inspired I Miss You by Blink-182. So really, like that's the best thing we got out of it. Other than that, it just creeped me the fuck out as a kid, and I still
Yeah.
don't like it.
Like I respect it. I respect the movie. I don't think it holds up as
It's
a
like
movie, though.
artsy, I get it. So is Edward Scissorhands. It was weird as fuck.
Yeah, like I guess
I
if I
hate
was in
Edward
fucking theater
Scissorhands.
class in high school, maybe
It was
I would still like
artsy, and it's like I don't know if I'm missing the point, but like, how's a guy gonna be born with scissor hands? All right, I mean they show us how, but like,
How's he not killed himself? Just wrong,
What
rolled
was-
over on the bed one day.
was it on Seinfeld when his barber came over to watch it, and he's like, "Have you thought how he goes to the bathroom?"
Shout out to Jason Alexander.
That dude never came.
Never.
Edward Scissorhands couldn't even rub one out.
That's what
Maybe
he
he
had.
used his wrists.
That's what he had the buyer's mom for. Winona Ryder. That's obviously way easier to remember as Winona Ryder.
People remember in the
And Will Byers'
Zoolander
mom.
how he was doing their hair and then fucking them. That happened in Edward Scissorhands as well. They just didn't talk about it.
Just didn't talk about it.
Banging all the ladies in that small town. That's why they tried to kill him. All the husbands were pissed.
They're like, I don't care how cool the bushes look.
You fucked my wife.
I don't give a fuck that you can make this into a rhinoceros, bro. I don't fight. Like, do you think I give a shit about my bushes? No.
Yeah. If you were
Make them round. I'm fine with regular round bushes.
If you were Edward Gunhands, maybe I'd respect you, but scissors don't scare me at all.
Yeah, he was laying pipe around the city.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Had that skinny artsy look. Women love that shit.
And it's like one of those like the dentist system, like why you hook up with girls on a boat. It's like the implications.
He has a
Like, if
Gerard.
you say no,
If you don't blow him, he's got scissors for
he
hands.
has scissors for both hands. Like,
He has a Gerard Way look to him. The singer for.
or does
My
Gerard
Chemical
Way
Romance.
have a Edward Scissorhands look to him?
Those are the hard-hitting questions.
Because Gerard Way was after.
That is true. That is true.
Who's Gerard Way?
This is My Chemical Romance.
Yeah, singer for MCU.
I don't know
Father
what
took
any of
him to
them
the
look
Black
like,
Parade
but I
to see a
guarantee I
marching
can
band.
perfectly picture them.
You could.
Just picture Edward Scissorhands,
Emo band.
but with more slicked back hair
Singer.
instead of crazy hair.
Yeah. Picturing black hair, parted to one side,
Trying to be the
Some
savior of the
eyeliner.
broken, the beaten, and the damned.
maybe some ripped pants or leather pants, one of the two.
Yeah. All right.
Eyeliner's important.
I
I
could see.
understand
I could
what
see
you're
Johnny Depp marching to the beat of My Black Parade.
Oh, yeah. Like, Edward Scissorhands probably fucked
Easy.
with Black Parade for sure.
While
For
doing
sure.
cocaine.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Yeah. And cleaning shit out of his bed.
Once again, just shout out Johnny for everything he did in court. That was like the best
That
court
was pretty
appearance of all
funny.
time.
All right.
Does look like that box would fit cocaine inside of it.
It does look like it. All right, let's move on to the Comeback Kid segment. Let's just fire it up. I'll tell you what's back in the news according to us. It's the Comeback Kid. The Comeback Kid of the week. The Comeback Kid of the week. Bitch. All right, our first Comeback Kid this week is Jaxson Dart.
MAGA.
J-Dart6 was he's under fire. I've been working my fingers to the bone trying to defend my king over the weekend with everybody. Like, oh, you see this? You see, like, between my fake uncle is not my uncle, MAGA Middleton, running for whatever he was running for, and Jaxson Dart, like, I was fucking fighting. I was fighting all weekend. Jaxson Dart introduced Trump at a thing. I don't know what it was. I don't know what it was, but I just know that people are like, oh, Jaxson Dart's a MAGA guy. It was like he thought Make America Giants Again was what MAGA stood for. I think it's a very innocent mistake. I think he was like, well, fuck yeah, we want to make America Giants again. Like, the Giants haven't been very good for a long time. Let's make them. Let's talk about it. Get the people excited about it. The season's coming up. Like, you guys saw who we got. We got Arvell Reese. A lot to be excited about this season. And people were like, oh, politics. Like, okay, chill out. It's just a guy talking. You got to shake hands with the president. I don't care what you think about the president, but like it's similar to me with the like hockey team going to the White House. Like, it's the fucking White House and it's the president. If you put anybody's name at president, you're like, yeah, I got to introduce the fucking president today.
Whatever happened to respect the office, not the man? And then somewhere along the line, they were like, no, fuck that. There's no even, you just, if person's in there that we don't like, you can't do it. It's the fucking White House. You get invited to the White House, or I guess this wasn't White House. It was just a rally, but I don't see why anyone was surprised.
Like, were people like boycotting like when they went and like I'm like when the Montreal Maroons and they won the World Series and they go to see Thomas Jefferson at the White House? Were there people that were like, no, Thomas Jefferson was a slave owner. How dare you go visit him? Like, were they doing that? Was that a thing then? Like, I don't know.
You ever just sit and think like, I wish I could fast forward 3 years and just see if shit goes back to normal after Trump. Like, is this just how politics is going to be for the rest of our lives? Like,
When
anytime
Biden
anyone
was in charge,
sports
it was
says
kind of
anything-
quieter.
But that's what I'm saying. Like, when Trump is gone, are we going to go back to just the old school politics of like, okay, yeah, nobody's as big of an asshole as Trump, but like, they're both pieces of shit. They're just on other sides of the aisle, but everyone can just live their lives without making it their identity anymore. I yearn for those days.
Well, and then I think that then you won't have the other side be like, well, if Trump is in power, because that was for 4 years, like if Trump gets back in power, and then people defending that on the other side, and now it's like, well, now he can't run again. So like, what are we doing?
Yeah, but did you say he said he thought about it. He's gonna do it. Like, okay, that's the one thing you're taking him seriously when he says he's saying it just to piss people off.
I think when we don't have a guy that just tweets 100 times a day or whatever he does, Truth Social.
Truth Socials.
Where there's the real truth out there. By the way, you can follow Pat at not Pat Dion on Truth Social if you would like.
I'm actually not on there.
No, you canceled your account.
Never did it.
Oh, really?
Same reason I don't have a TikTok. I'm at my limit.
I
I got Instagram and Twitter. That's all I need.
Yeah, Jaxson Dar's getting a bunch of shit for just introducing a guy. We don't need to look at who he introduced, okay? He just introduced a guy. And then Trump, did you hear what he said about him? He was kind of being weird about it, like how hot he was, which I was like, yeah, Jaxson Dar's a very hot guy. I get it.
Yeah, why is that weird?
He's
a
my
hot
quarterback.
guy.
He's hot. Like, I mean, have you seen his legs? Hate to be a woman around him, huh? And you're like, what is he doing? But he did it for like 2 minutes, Trump just saying weird shit. And you're like, well, he does this normally. So.
You never gassed up any of the boys before?
Right. No, but I was like, I mean, he's gassing my quarterback. You can't say he's wrong. He's got great legs. You seen Jaxson Dar? Like, look at him. He's yoked.
We're talking about my buddy's ass for like 45 minutes in the group chat the other day.
Sorry, I think my quarterback's handsome. Oh, no. Do you want me to fucking hate on my quarterback? No, I'm not going to do that.
You can't have
I'm not
an
gonna do
ugly
that at all.
quarterback. There's no such thing as a good, ugly quarterback. Like, if they're not good looking, they don't have the confidence
Nick
just
Foles was
naturally
pretty
instilled in
ugly.
their life.
He was good for a little bit.
But he wasn't ugly.
Was it Eli Manning ugly?
No, he was a
No,
bit
he was
odd
gorgeous.
looking.
Eli Manning's
No,
gorgeous,
Eli was
but, like,
hot.
Eli's hot.
But people always also forget, like, the 6'4" thing that makes you hotter.
That does.
Yeah.
That's true.
Ugly quarterbacks don't succeed because they don't have the natural confidence to be a quarterback.
I'm just sick of people trying to hate on Jaxson Dart, and then there was an Abdul Carter thing, and they were like, oh, well, look, the Giants' offseason's gone to shit after everybody getting excited. They just threw it away in 24 hours, and then it was like, guess what? They have this thing called a phone, and Jaxson Dart and Abdul Carter can call each other and talk about it, and they did. And while everybody yesterday was saying, oh, well, the team chemistry's ruined, the Giants were at fucking Fort Charles in New York City, which is like a 10-seat restaurant.
Also,
that
they're on
they
different
fit a
sides of the
team
ball.
in.
It's not like Abdul Carter's going to purposely drop a ball on third down because he doesn't like Jackson.
And, oh, no, Abdul Carter's pissed off. Now he's just going to fuck up more people. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. And now he's got Arvell Reese to take away some pressure from him. And Brian Burns to also take away pressure from him.
Yeah, it's a big old nothing. I wish this was the worst thing that would happen to my team all year.
What? Did anything happen with the Packers?
Well, let me just ask you something real quick. I'm going to say some names.
Okay.
Chris Brooks, Marshawn Lloyd, Pierre Strong Jr. Do you know who any of those men are?
Are they your running backs?
Those are the only running backs.
I know Marshawn Lloyd.
Yeah. People know Marshawn Lloyd. He
Pierre
played at
Strong.
USC. He was very good. He was a third-round pick for the Packers.
Injured.
Hasn't done anything. He's been a disappointment. He was injured his first year and just hadn't done anything. And, Josh Jacobs, Packers starting running back, who I thought I loved. And there's still time. Investigations have to be done. But he was arrested on like 5 felony counts for, was it assault and domestic assault?
Yeah,
Felony strangulation.
Strangulation.
That's a
and
big one.
Yeah.
They didn't even give him a
That's what
bail
got Epstein.
option. When you don't get bail as an option,
Self-inflicted, but still.
it's not
Allegedly.
not a great look. So I think the Packers. So if you guys have anybody on your team, you know what? You've got 2 running backs.
Nope.
Come on,
Nope.
Be Tracy.
No.
Packers are gonna. This could very, very like this one move could derail the Packers' entire season.
Can I interest you in Dare Ogunbowale?
Ooh.
Yes, you can.
What about Jonathan Gray?
Yes, you get. Right now, my starting running back is Chris Brooks. What the fuck is a Chris Brooks? He got like 9 carries last year.
Well, there's going to be teams that drop guys.
I'm just. It's one of those things where like, yeah, I'm worried about it, but also I'm like, every year there's a 6th round rookie or running back that just becomes an absolute stud. I gotta hope that guy's on our roster.
Yeah.
I don't
I'm
think
sure
he
they'll-
is.
Can I interest you
they'll
in
find
Nick
him.
Chubb?
Ooh.
Yes.
Yeah.
There's still some tread on those tires.
Run with a little Chubb.
Or what's his name? Who just mysteriously didn't play last year?
Joe Mixon.
Joe Mixon.
Yeah.
I'm very
what's
interested
he
in
got
Joe
going
Mixon
on?
right now. Is he even signed to a team?
Wow, that is a great question.
Who's the leading UFL rusher
because-
right now?
UFL.
Let's see what
That
guy
might be
is.
what I have to do. I got to start paying attention to the UFL and see what's out there. I had the Gamblers game on the other day.
Uh-huh.
It was on the TV for the entirety of the game, I think. I don't know if I watched 4 plays. It was
It's
just
not
on the
good.
side TV,
It's
and I
not
just
good.
could not look at the TV.
It's the only football I can't watch.
Like, you try.
I want
I've
to.
tried. And, like, you
Yes.
start watching and you're like, why does this look shitty? I don't know if it's just, like, right away the atmosphere isn't there because there's, like, 300 people in the stands total. And it's just, you're like, the quarterback looks slow dropping back. The throws don't look crisp.
You
Every time you look up, there's a dude who had like 160 receiving yards. You're like, none of it looked impressive.
Well, what if I told you Jarvion Howard? Huh?
Fun name. I'm in.
All yours. Could be
Jar.
all yours. Yeah, you'd be a jarhead.
Big jar.
Oh, I'd love to be a
Be a
jarhead.
jarhead, dude. Print the
jar
shirts. Deion Jackson. That sounds like a running back.
You know, I love the name Dion.
Jashawn Corbin.
Was it? Did you say Jushawn or Dushawn?
Jashawn.
Jushawn? Haven't heard that one. Like it.
Marcus Yarns. I like that. He plays the Gamblers. The Gamblers are also bad, so maybe don't do that. I think we go with Deion Jackson. He has 7 touchdowns.
Good. I'd be happy
7
with that.
touchdowns, 85 carries, 411 yards.
Yeah, it just sucks because all day long or like the last 2 days, I've been having to sit here going. I mean, I don't hope that a woman's such a piece of shit to lie about something like that, but that's all I have left is hoping. And if not, then like, is there a morality clause in his contract where we can void the whole thing and
That
get
would
that
be-
money off the books? Because if any of it's true, I want him gone. I don't want him in the league at all, obviously.
Right. No place for that.
But is there a way that I can get that money off the books so that we can actually sign somebody to help our team? It's not a good look. You know, it's never fun having abusers on your team. We've both had to deal with it in baseball. You just don't like having the guy there. It saps the fun out of the 9th inning.
Well, he's Pat's favorite Red Sox player. Right
Not true at all.
So
Shout out to Roberto Osuna. Astros.
Yep, I remember that.
they've all done it.
Everybody's done it. It's
What
not
if
good?
What if I told you Zaquandre White was yours for the take?
Love it.
Or
Because then every time
Day
he scored, I could just yell, "If it ain't white, it ain't right."
Day
Nobody
Hunter.
would get mad. I fucking love the name Day Day.
Day Hunter, only 1 touchdown this season.
I don't love that. Maybe not Day Day.
Snoop Connor.
Yes. Anybody with the nickname?
What a
Snoop.
fire name.
That is Snoop
Connor?
Connor. Yeah.
That's a signing.
Then Marcus Major. That's a cool
Is
name.
Cheeseburger Eddie still out there with his fat ass somewhere? I'm sure we could use him for 4 or 5 carries.
Think
Oh, yeah.
old Bobby Leather Shoes out here?
I don't know.
Dude.
I hate it. I wish this stuff didn't happen in sports, but it's real life and it does. And it sucks extra hard when it's one of your star
At least it
players.
happened in like the preseason. One time, my team's receiver shot himself in a club when they were like the number 1 seed in the NFC.
Yeah, but at least he shot himself and didn't choke
they
a
were
woman.
probably going to repeat as champions that year, but then it derailed everything.
Yeah, but he only hurt himself. He didn't hurt anybody else.
Yeah, he hurt me.
That's true. He did.
He hurt me.
But we got a lot of fire jokes out of it.
I didn't love the jokes personally. I would have rather had another Super Bowl. That would have been really cool. Because if Eli
I
had
mean, he
3,
cheddar bobbed himself. That's fucking awesome.
If Eli had 3 and was 3 lie like that, would have been.
3 Lie would have been a
Like
great
3 lie would
nickname.
have been so sick.
Imagine having 3 Super Bowls and a 500 career record. That'd be insane.
Well, he would have obviously had more wins.
it would have been slightly above
Because Plaxico
500.
Burress would have. Maybe we had 3 Super Bowls and probably 3 Super Bowl MVPs.
Ben McAdoo would have never been able to bench him and ruin the streak.
Well, he's gone away. The NFL blackballed him for that. All right. Other quarterbacks that are back in the news for us this week are Johnny Manziel. Johnny Johnny Football. Johnny Football. I almost said Johnny Money. I think that's his bar. It's like Monies or whatever. Yeah, Johnny Football
Football Sally.
fought this weekend against podcaster Bob Minery, and he won. Bob Minery didn't look great.
No, and apparently
His
Dana White
forehead
said
is
he
just
saw
purple.
him out at the casino at 4 a.m. the night before the fight.
What you mean, just taking like guaranteed payouts? And
Yeah.
no way.
I didn't know the fight was happening until I saw the highlights later on. And when it came out, I thought Johnny threw an illegal kick. I didn't know it was a kickboxing.
You thought it was just
fight.
boxing?
And I was like, what's he? Oh, wait, they're not stopping it. Okay,
That
so
would've
this is
been hilarious.
Yeah,
That
Menery
would've been
spit out his
hilarious.
mouthpiece and the ref just like picked it up and like shoved it back in his mouth while they were
And then he
fighting.
spit it out again.
Yeah, no, it looked like a great rough and rowdy fight. Like it was an awful fight, but it looked like a good one for shitty fights
Yeah.
of like 2 hillbillies that just hate each other and live across the street from each other. Other than that, yeah, it was awful. Menery, I don't even know if he threw a punch.
It didn't look like it from the clips I saw.
It was funny, like just watching if you don't train in combat sports, you're never going to look good. But seeing somebody as athletic as Johnny Football looking so unathletic fighting is really funny to see.
It was like when Greg Hardy would fight, and it was like Greg Hardy was a woman beater, so then we were always like, let's just hope this guy loses.
And they kept giving him fights that he
Dana
was
White
going to lose.
just kept giving him stacked fights, and then you'd be like, look at you fat piece of shit rolling on the ground getting the shit kicked out of you.
All right, next UFC event, we've got Greg Hardy, who's the 25th in the division, and we're going to have him fight the 4th-ranked guy in the division.
And then he'd like fight 3 weeks later because Dana was like, hey, we got an open on the card, huh? Oh, you're going to take it on short rest. Good. Oh, fuck, I can't believe you lost again.
Oh, no. Those were
Another
fun
knockout.
times. Those were fun times where everyone could just be like,
He's always the
we're gonna bet on the
undercard.
other guy because we hate this guy.
Yeah.
And they just won every time.
And just everybody collectively was just high-fiving wherever. Like, you got money on this? No. Fuck yeah, dude. Fuck Greg Hardy.
There's always one asshole who's like, oh, I took Greg Hardy. I mean, look at the plus money sign, dude. It's so good. Be like, you're a fucking piece of
Probably a
shit.
Cowboys fan.
Probably.
They love people that beat women. It's their favorite thing. You know, a lot of people forget Jerry Jones was one of the people that was in Arkansas trying to prevent the what's it called? The integration of schools.
Yep.
He was
true.
standing out there trying to block that kid. There's a picture of it. Look it up.
There's a lot of pictures of Jerry Jones
do
out
that
there
every
with maybe some
time-
young women.
Every time I have to deflect when the Giants lose to the Cowboys, that's my go-to.
Yeah, well, at least my owner's not a racist.
Yeah, he's a racist. So
Or maybe you should say at least my owner's not a documented racist.
yeah,
Old rich white guy he might be anyway, but at least it's not documented.
right.
That's why I love being a Packers fan. Can never call my owner a racist.
You're kind of racist.
I'm not. I am an owner.
You like that? I just threw it back in.
Can't call my owner a racist because we have lots of owners.
The odds that at least one of the Packers owners is racist, that's
100%.
Yeah,
Just
so
on-
I would say your owners
I'm an owner in name
are
only.
racist a little bit. You had to pay for that, so it is money, not just name only.
that is so cool. I own the Packers. I'm an owner. It's like the Packers and an Xbox. That's all I own.
That's all you need.
That is all
all
I
you
need.
need.
That's true.
You know what I wish we still owned on this earth was our sweet Prince Harambe, because remembering Harambe is also back. It's been 10 years as of this recording. Tomorrow it'll be
Fuck
10
that
years. May 28th, 2016. Since we lost our sweet prince to a senseless act of violence, he was trying to return a child that was dropped into there. It was like a not supervised and unsupervised heathen child that was put into that enclosure. Harambe was trying to be like, hey, kid, what's going on, buddy? You wanted to come and get a close-up experience with the gorilla? Well, let me show you around the place. And they were like, no, shoot him, kill him.
What if he had just thrown the kid back up into the crowd?
He's probably going to do that. That's probably what he wanted to do.
They
And
just didn't
they
give him
shot
time.
him because
Just
of
giving him a tour.
racism.
I think I for years I've
If
always
he's a
been,
white gorilla, it doesn't happen.
I've always been the
guarantee you.
yin to your yang on this. I've always been the anti-Harambe. I feel like at some point you did convince me to be pro-Harambe, and then I just forgot why I went. And
Because the
reverted back
kid
to
was
anti.
the kid's mom was a fuckhead. It was the kid's mom's fault, not Harambe's fault. Harambe lives there.
That's
Harambe,
probably what it was.
If this room we're in, the Pastor Gay Podcast Memorial Studios was, or did we rename it yet? It's the Robert Barbosa Memorial Studio because he passed away. R.I.P. Bobby.
Oh yeah, yeah.
But if we were in the Robert Barbosa Memorial Studios and this was our enclosure, and then just somebody else here just was like, here's my kid. And you were like, what? And Pat was just like, hey, kid, get out of here. And then they shot you for trying to usher the kid out that
All I
was
did
in your
kick
place.
A kid in the back, and they shot.
Hey, get out of here. You're not supposed to be in here, kid. There's signs all over the fucking thing that say, don't go in there. You went in here. And he was like, let me get you back to your mom. And they're like, kill him.
That is
Kill
probably
him!
how you convince
Kill
him to
him!
be anti-child.
I just hope that kid grows up being bullied. That kid is now 10 years old at least, probably 12, 13, 13, 14, whatever.
Yeah,
I
if
hope that kid is stuffed into lockers daily and like, never forget what you fucking did.
If I went to junior high with that kid, I definitely would get everyone to just call him GK for Gorilla Killer.
And also, if you're in like the Cincinnati area and your kid is having problems with anybody, just be like, hey,
No way they still live in Cincinnati. They moved.
Start spreading the rumor that this is a Harambe kid.
They had to have moved.
Hey, did you know that, Pat in fourth period's the Harambe kid? What? Yeah, it was Pat that
That'd be funny.
went into the enclosure. They're like, fuck that kid.
The kid goes in for like show and tell.
You just start that. And they're like, no, I swear to God, I'm not the Harambe kid. What do you mean? What do you mean?
The teacher says that. Fuck that kid.
What? F?
It'd be funny. He shows
F
up
for
for
fuck you.
show and tell. He's got a picture of the gorilla just holding him upside down. He's like, "This was me." Everyone, boo.
Fuck him.
Teacher's like, "Listen, I need to step outside the classroom. If you guys all kick his ass in the next 10 minutes."
Real shame. I didn't see nothing. Didn't see nothing. Yeah, I hate that kid.
Apparently the family, like there's nothing publicized. So I looked it up right now.
I wonder why.
And like they're hidden. Their family has largely remained private.
Yeah, because they're responsible for the murder of now probably the most famous gorilla of all time.
It's still Coco.
No.
Should have been president.
I voted for him.
He's
So
not
did-
joking. He did.
I did.
So did
2016.
maybe 20 other people, I believe. It was like 20
Well, yeah, no, like they had a tally,
Yeah.
but like I voted in Ronda. I was like, let's do it. Let's run it back, dude. We've seen man maybe not be the greatest politician. What about Ape?
What if it was actually like a hitman from Texas that killed him because he was like, "This is what you get for leaving Texas."
I don't think that would be it.
It's plausible.
I don't think that.
Can you rule it out though?
Yeah, because there was a kid that was in there, and that was what their logic was.
Yeah, but like, what if like everyone was being told don't fire yet, and one guy was like, "I've been waiting for this moment," and he just fired a shot, and then they covered it up like, "Oh no, he was told to fire because it was a danger, and he just wanted to kill a monkey." He was like,
No,
not
it
sure.
was all that kid's fault and the mom's fault, and they should both be publicly shamed. So, like
I'm
they're
back
trying
on your
to
side until we talk about this again, and I forget again. that
they're
I'm on
trying
your
to
side."
Steve Bartman themselves and just be like, I'm away from the public eye. We need to figure this out. We need to get to the bottom.
Pablo
of this.
Torre
Pablo Torre, investigate.
or Nick
Fuentes.
not Fuentes.
Nick Fuentes, right? He's the daycare guy.
No, Nick Fuentes is the piece of shit alt-right guy that's like 5'6" and is a racist.
Who's the daycare guy?
That's what I'm trying to remember. It's Nick something.
How many employees do you have?
How many gorillas you got in there?
Huh? Where are the gorillas?
I don't see any.
Show us the gorillas!
9 p.m. on a fucking Tuesday at the zoo, and I don't see any gorillas. That means there's none here.
Like, this is an aquarium, man. What?
Sir, this is a Wendy's.
Show me the gorillas!
Oh, your sign just says aquarium. You didn't even put the I in there.
And I am disappointed about that.
And I, as a citizen, have a right to know.
So R.I.P. Harambe. Gone but never forgotten.
Sweet Prince.
And our last comeback kid is sweeps because the New York Knickerbockers and the Vegas Golden Knights have swept their way to the finals of their respective sports, just like we drew it up. The
Yeah,
Knicks
so-
and the Golden Knights in the finals.
So I had already bet on the Avs on game 1, and then when the game started, I did not know that Cale Makar was not playing until they said it on the broadcast. I was like, oh, shit. So then game 2, I was like, well, I don't know if he's playing or not, but the Avs will bounce back, and they're going to win game 2. Then they lost that one.
I did that every game after game 1. I bet
Mm-hmm.
I thought the Golden Knights would keep it close, so I took Golden Knights plus 1.5 for the first game, and then I was like, well, there's no way like the Avs aren't gonna like even.
They're not going to get – yeah.
And then I just kept being like,
Game 3,
auto
I was
bet.
like, Avs aren't going to lose
Auto
3
bet.
in a row.
auto bet.
Game 4, they're not going to get swept. Yeah.
They lost all
fucking,
4 games.
fucking Colorado.
Turns out that if you are the best team in the regular season in the NHL, you are not ever going to win a title.
Also, if you lose your second best player, the only reason I say this is because McKinnon's incredible, but losing your stud defenseman against a really good team, not a great strategy.
Do you want to hear a really sad stat about the Vegas Golden Knights? Well, not the Vegas Golden Knights, but it involves them. They have been a franchise for 9 seasons. They have gone to the Stanley Cup Finals 3 of those 9 seasons, so a third of their existence they've gone to the Stanley Cup Final. The Red Wings have not made the playoffs in the entirety of the existence of the Vegas Golden Knights. And even if you go back to the previous year where we learned that the Vegas Golden Knights would be there, that would be 10 years, still have not made the playoffs in that time either. So sad.
Yeah, that's rough.
If I had just been like, new team, I'm going to root for them, I would have
Hey,
been
but
much
next year-
happier. Next year. Wings and Giants are going to be so
the
bad.
Yzer plan finally comes together next year.
Wings and Giants. Year 10. That's when it really takes shape.
He's been there 10 years
No,
already?
he hasn't. He's been there 5.
You're building.
The Astros rebuild was a 4 or 5 year process. That's kind of exactly what the Red Wings did.
And you did it without completely bottoming out.
Yeah, he kind of bottomed out.
Not for like 3 consecutive. What
Well,
was
it's like
the
there's a draft
equivalent?
lottery.
the equivalent of 100-loss season in the NHL would be what, like a 60
loss
loss year? I don't think you had 3 of those in a row.
They didn't make the playoffs.
Either way, you're getting better.
But yeah, then the Knicks, dude. The Knicks are fun to watch.
Just I was sitting
They're
there
a
today.
fun
I was like,
team.
oh my God, am I going to, like, this is part of the reason I really need Oklahoma City to come through, because I can't actually be rooting for a New York team in the finals.
I don't know. The Knicks are really fun.
They are.
And Jalen Brunson being from Dallas, be like, oh, you guys got rid of him. You had Jalen Brunson and you had Luka on the same team. So they probably won, I don't know how many championships. Like, those guys are 2 of the best players in the sport, right?
They went to the finals.
So like, but they didn't win it.
No.
And Jalen wasn't on that team, was he?
Yes, he was.
Was
That
it-
was kind of
his
like
last
his
year?
That was his last year, kind of an emerging
Okay,
year
you're
for him
right.
because he had a really good playoffs.
Oh no, you're right. Yeah, because I'm thinking Luka got traded last
Shout
year.
out
It was,
Nico.
it was the previous year. Yeah.
Nico Harrelson.
I will say, though, I do kind of want the Knicks to win just because
But
I want
Jalen
to
just
see.
Balling
Not
out
even
now. It's
Jalen.
fun.
I just want to see Cat being zesty as fuck while hammered at the parade.
Oh my God.
Zesty Cat is funny.
And New York City, like, ticker tape parades are way different than, like, they're way cooler looking just because it's a fucking
Their city's used
city.
to having that many people.
It's like
on
when
every
Boston
corner.
does parades, they look cooler just because there's cooler shit in Boston.
Yeah. It was big city. It's awesome to go through. The Astros one didn't look as cool, but also because you know why? Because it's fucking 99 degrees outside when the Astros are doing
The
this.
Astros ones
It's
was
harder.
cool where the parking garages were just
Yeah, the
stacked.
hat
That
video was
really
iconic.
tight. Yeah, the guy that lost his hat.
It's so great. The
Was
Astros.
there?
I'm just saying,
That
you
was
can't
tight.
go as hard in Houston as you can
I
in
went
those
to the
northern
first one.
cities during the summer.
2017's parade was better than 2022 by far.
Yeah, I didn't go to 2022. I went to 2017,
That one was
but
fun.
it was just I was just
Okay.
I went straight from work, so I was already sweaty, and I'm wearing jeans. Yeah, it sucked.
2017 one, if I remember correctly, I believe the day of the Astros championship parade was the same day that Deshaun Watson tore his knee.
Nice.
And it was like everybody was on their way to the parade. Like, oh no, because it was a non-contact
We didn't
practice
know
injury,
yet,
wasn't
but
it?
it was a blessing.
Yeah, I
yeah.
think so.
Turns out, bad dude.
That was after the Seattle Seahawks game. Yeah, something like that. That was the same 2017 Astros team that threw 27 curveballs to your Yankees.
I remember that. Yeah,
27 consecutive.
27 in a
curveballs.
row. It was a different Yankees team. Actually,
why
not
do
really
the
that
colors have to
different.
get hurt?
Though it really wasn't. It was kind of the same team except worse with the bullpen.
Fun
Super cool.
times.
Super cool. What if we just didn't have pitchers for the last 3 innings of games? I mean, we physically have them, but we
Well-
don't really have them.
See, the Astros are trying a thing where you don't know what innings it's going to be, but 5 innings a game, we won't have a pitcher.
Yeah.
That's a fun thing that we're trying this year.
I don't know, I have my favorite theme of the Yankees this year is just Cam Schlittler. He's fucking cool. I fucking
Yeah.
love Cam Schlittler.
I saw a stat today. It's like opponent or lefty opponents are hitting like 0.86 against his curveball.
He's just
It's like that's pretty good.
he's just like the Yankees always have like the prospect coming up that you're like, oh, this guy, cool,
I'm
yeah.
gonna fucking hate that
And
guy
it-
when he's a
and
Dodger
it
in 2
doesn't,
years.
It doesn't work out. It'll probably be.
Everybody's
probably
just all roads lead to LA. That's what it is.
But they
in
might have
baseball.
too many arms at that point. So then we don't know.
They'll
Dodgers-
use Schittler as like their fucking setup man. They've got so many starting pitchers.
They'll just run like they'll do an opener every game, but it's just like we have 27 starters in our bullpen. They'll all just pitch whenever we. feel
Everybody
like it.
pitches every day, but everybody just gets 1 inning.
and you can just plug
so
Shohei in when he
everybody's
feels
fresh.
like it. Fuck that.
Fucking Shohei.
All right, let's
Yeah,
move
what are
on.
we- Yeah, what are we doing?
Let's move on. It was sweeps. Sweeps are back.
Oh yeah.
That was
Oh,
actually
OKC.
us pretty much being on topic on that one. I think we did a good job of that.
I will say though, it would be very funny if San Antonio wins. Cat and Wemby are going to be so zesty with each other. That's the one thing I like about Wemby is that he seems like the one NBA player that isn't trying to be buddy with everybody and is
Oh,
actively
you mean he's
trying
French
to
and
hate.
gets upset about everything?
But that's the thing, yeah. Everyone's like, "Oh, he actually hates all people."
Huh.
No, he's just a little bitch.
How
that
dare
complains
you.
about everything?
the
I'm 9 feet tall. Why didn't I get a foul call? Shut up, you French piece of shit.
size of the fucking stadium. You're fine.
6 rebounds and you're that tall. That's all you can do.
Yeah,
You
dude.
fucking bust.
Fucking loser.
Plus, I like rooting for Crew, so in OKC, he's awesome.
Yeah, but OKC's gonna be not fun real fast.
Yeah, but they're not there yet.
Like they are. They're getting. This is the year they are that though.
Yeah, but they're playing San Antonio and then New York. So
It's fun New
Still.
York, though. It's fun New York.
it is fun New York, but it's still New York. So like I think everyone going into it's gonna be like, oh, dude, we might be rooting for the Knicks, and then it's gonna tip off, and everyone's gonna be like, man, I can't root for fucking New York.
When you guys were like that with the fucking Yankees and the Dodgers, and I was like, you fucking hate the Dodgers. How can you fucking like them now? Me so mad. And that's why I'm glad I cursed the Astros. Because you guys didn't support me then.
Still hanging around. Hanging around.
Yeah.
Completely decimated by injuries and still only like 4 games out of the division.
Have fun with that, dude.
We're gonna win the division. I should place a bet on that right now.
Have y'all bought a Santa jersey yet?
I have not.
You got to get it. And they got to make a Christmas one, right?
Yeah, no.
Like this was it LJ Hose they had? Like this is the best Astros jersey since LJ Hose.
You know, there's people that have actually wore the Zero Hose jersey
I
in
love that.
the Minute Maid at the time. Minute Maid or Daikin now. The people
The
actually
Dyke.
yeah, like people actually told them to take your jersey off. You can't wear that.
That's the fucking it's
Was 0 his number?
Yeah,
Yeah.
and his last name is
That's
Hose.
bullshit then.
Zero
Right.
Hose.
it's like this is a
I was made
team
for that jersey.
this is a team authorized jersey. Like I don't know what you want me to do here.
I've heard Astros fans tell me that they had to take their jersey off. Now, and this was years ago, of course, but like, yeah, I was like, interesting.
You need to get a Grady Dick Astros jersey.
The Dickstros.
But he doesn't even play baseball. Like, well, no, but this was from Grady Dick night. When did they do that?
You don't remember Grady Dick?
You don't
night?
remember
It was a
Grady
big
Dick? They
deal.
threw out the first pitch. What are you talking about?
That was the
We
day after
played
Magic City
Toronto.
night.
It was
in
Dick and
Atlanta.
Balls night. Remember? Everybody got 2 baseballs. We saw Grady Dick throw out the first pitch. Come on.
I would love for someone to have a Dick and Balls night.
That'd be sick. That'd be sick.
Bring your kids out to Dick and Balls night at the ballpark.
With Grady Dick, it's not a sexual thing. They have to say that. All right, let's move on to the not cool segment where we get to vent to you guys and gals about what's not cool with us this week. If you would like to participate, we're gonna pick some of the best ones at the end of each month or once a month or so, every couple of weeks. If you want to hit us up at PassYourAPod on X, use the hashtag PTG not cool and kind of, in 3 to 4 sentences, sum up what your not cool is this week. And we will share some of the best ones every couple of weeks on the pod. Again, at Pass Your A Podcast on X, and it's hashtag PTG not cool. This is the not cool segment.
Not cool, man. Dude, that's not cool. Not cool. Not cool. Dude, that's not cool, man. Dude, that's not cool. Not cool. Not cool. Dude, that's not cool. Not cool. Not cool.
All right, I'll go first. West, my favorite soccer team, our podcast soccer team, got relegated, and it sucks.
Yeah, it's not great.
They got kicked out of the league.
Just barely.
I looked at all of my teams, though, and like the Giants would have been kicked out of the league this year.
But we
They-
don't have dumb relegation.
Right, but the
We're
Giants would
America.
have got relegated. Red Wings would have got relegated 4 years ago.
Hey, we're going to win the Champions League next year, buddy.
It's just called the championship. Ooh,
It's not the Champions League.
No, Champions League is top 4 of the Premier League, and then
We're going to win the championship, buddy.
yeah, but who doesn't want to play for a championship? I don't want to be the top of the table. I want to win a championship. And so maybe next year, like West Ham can be killer in the championship. Hypothetically, you would think, because you were with
Minor
the big
setback
boys,
for a major
and
comeback.
now you go to the second tier.
We're
but
totally going
also-
to keep all of our good players, too.
Yeah, also you have to sell all your good guys, so very possible that that's not it. But they have a young core. They got Freddie Potts coming back. Keelan Casey's going to be there.
Freddie Potts is a great name.
Freddie Potts, part of our youth system. He's great in the midfield. He's really British. Really, really British.
I
don't
would
know
think
if
so.
Freddie Potts.
I didn't think it was
got
some dude
through
from
to it.
Nebraska.
Yeah. Ideally, we have a Czech guy that's going to buy the majority of the club, I think, this offseason.
Hell yeah, Eastern European money. Got
Czech
to have a lot of
billionaire,
it.
and we have Thomas Suchek, which is ironically also Czech.
Nice.
He very well could be leaving West Ham, but he posted a thing making it seem like he's like, we feel responsible for this. We let you guys down. It's like, what if you get like 2 of the Premier League guys to stay with you, and then you just fucking dominate? And then like next week or next year, like all week, like every week, I'll be like, yeah, another blowout win, top of the table, West Ham. And
I'm
like
going to be
it's-
betting West
we don't
Ham
even-
minus 1.5
we
every
just-
single game.
We won't even worry about it. Like, what if that's what happens?
They're going to set a championship record for goals next year.
That'd be so sick. Then we go up to. But the problem is I don't want to be a yo-yo team because that can happen where you get promoted, then you get relegated because you weren't good enough. You're good enough
No,
for the
we're going to
championship.
score so many goals,
but-
it's going to carry over, and then we're going to be a
Right.
good franchise.
That's what I'm hoping.
We're going to get the new Czech owner who's
and
going to
then-
spend $1 billion.
yeah. Ideally wanted Saudi money. Just nothing against Czechia. Saudis really got to have unlimited money.
I think it's Czechia.
Czechia.
Or it's Chechnya.
And are we also changing Turkey? Is Turkey different now too? Because I know that they're spelling it differently.
If they are, I'm not learning it.
We're in
it's
the world-
Turkey.
We're in the World Cup group with Turkey, but it was Turkiye, and I was like,
So in the Turkish language, like their native language, they would pronounce it Turkiye,
Turkey.
but we would just say Turkey.
Yeah,
Right.
no. The
Is that-
only
It's different languages.
That's the coolest part about American, where we're just like,
Like,
yeah, I
yeah,
know y'all are this, but dude, we're just gonna go with Turkey.
yeah,
the
fuck
only
that.
new countries
We're gonna call you Turkey, right?
I've
It's cool.
learned since I was a child is I learned Czechia and Yugoslavia because they used to be Czechoslovakia, and that was, or no, it's Czechia and Slovakia. It used to be Czechoslovakia.
And then it used to
Very
be the Czech
easy
Republic.
to learn those two.
And then it used to be the Czech Republic for a long time until like 2 years ago.
Yeah, and then it just became Czechia. And actually, the only reason I respect that as a new country is because David Pasternak is from Czechia. But other than that, if your country was not in the Animaniacs song, I don't recognize it as a real country.
Fair. Looking at you, Guam.
Yeah, I don't learn new countries. Pluto's still a planet. If I didn't if
Yeah,
it
no,
changed
I agree.
past me being in 5th grade, I don't learn it. Fuck
If
that.
I had to take a test on it and that was part of the requirement, like that, like this is what the answer is, you can't tell me otherwise. I took a test with it. Okay, that's education. You're the education czar, Harley. You should know.
Pluto didn't bulk enough, man. You got to keep bulking.
You can't. No, that's not how solar systems work.
You got to keep bulking.
You can't
you
just
gotta respect the little guy.
yeah.
Protein powder. Get some protein powder, big guy.
Nah. Or next you're gonna say Rhode Island's not a state because it's too small.
Yeah. What now? What
It's
now?
Rhode Island. Nobody
Watch
gives a
your
damn about Rhode Island.
watch your fucking mouth. I was born in Rhode Island.
Nobody gives a damn about Rhode Island.
Rhode Island's awesome because it's so tiny. Like, why are you a thing? Pluto, tiny. You're way out there. Still mad respect for you.
Size shaming. is
Next,
really
you're gonna
what
say
it
you
is.
don't respect Danny DeVito.
He's bulked.
He did bulk.
He did bulk. He's very
that's,
bulk.
That's a great argument.
Wee Man,
It's a great argument.
Mini Me. A lot of great things are coming from small things.
Yeah. But West Ham getting relegated sucks. So that's not cool.
Not cool. I got a few. One of them on Memorial Day, I had a buddy reach out. Was like, "Hey, I'm gonna make some smash burgers. You want to come over?" And I was like, "Appreciate it." I got to knock out a bunch of errands and stuff. And then later on in the day, he reached out. He was like, "Hey, I actually still haven't started the burgers." And I was about to walk across the street, and then I realized I was so high, I don't think I could have made it. And I'm sorry, Alex. I appreciate the invite.
He texted me and was like, "Shit."
Yeah, I was like, yeah, and I started to get ready, and I was like, normally I just drive over to his place. I was like, can't do that. It's close enough to walk. I was like, I don't know if I can even walk
Oh, I feel you.
right now. So then
It was
when
an
that
off day.
happened, I was like, well, I got this whiskey here too. I might as well just crack into that. Drank a bunch of whiskey, and it's not even like I never felt like I got that drunk, but I just drank so much whiskey over such a long period of time. And then went to bed at 3 a.m. and I woke up in the morning and I had just passed out on my shoulder, and my shoulder hurt so bad the next day. It was like, remember that clip from you won't like this, from 4 Days in October when David Ortiz, after he hits the walk off in the first game, the next day they're on the field, he's like, I woke up this morning, I thought my shoulder was on the other side of the bed. It hurt so fucking bad. All day long, I was just texting the other managers at work like, someone bring a shotgun to work and blow my fucking shoulder off right now. I can't deal with this anymore. It sucked. It sucked a lot. That does suck. It's a bad shoulder. And then other than that, I've instead of being an adult and like just having one chore and taking care of it, I have let every chore I have snowball to the point where I'm backed into a corner. I've got a mountain of chores.
This is a future Pat wormhole you're putting yourself in. Where you're
Yeah.
like, that's future Pat's problem.
This
Present
morning,
Pat's very happy that Pat doesn't have to do it now, but then future you then is
I
like,
keep
fuck,
doing that. I keep not.
all of the stuff.
I need to clean my apartment. I need to clean the bathroom. I got to do laundry. I thought today I was going to have to reuse socks. I actually laid out my socks from yesterday. I had a bunch of like novelty socks. So
he has no circulation. Is like he showed up
putting off putting
Absolutely
off
no circulation.
laundry for like 4 more days.
Can't be good for your legs.
I got to get my 2 tires changed. I need to get my inspection done in the next 4 days before the month is over. I've just let a mountain of chores pile up, and I don't want to do any of them.
A lot of that you could do in like one day.
Dude, I could do the inspection and my tires. Honestly,
start laundry, go get your inspection and tires done, come back, probably
but
wait
it's just
on
the
your
fact
car,
that I don't have
then-
in-unit laundry. I gotta. It's in the complex.
That's a pain.
I also realized I haven't checked my mail in like 2 months. I should probably do that. Not that I get any real mail, but
Yeah,
it's just
no,
like,
that's the worst. Where you're like, I'm gonna throw all this away. What is this?
I literally do. I open
Everybody
a box.
that's ever lived here before me, cool.
Dude, half of my mail is like the 3 previous tenants that used to live there. It's multiple names.
My landlord and her husband get a bunch of stuff, and she's like, "Hey, will you let us know if we got stuff?" I was like, "Yeah." And she's like, "Hey, did you you never let us know if we got mail?" I'm like, "Yeah, I haven't checked it."
It's 2026.
She's like, "Yeah, it's been 6 weeks." I'm like, "Yeah, I didn't get anything. I'm not gonna check your shit just to check your shit. Like, you think I'm gonna check? You regularly check the mail? No. If I get a thing that I ordered, it's like, yeah, we delivered it to the mailbox.
Those are the only ones I check.
Most of my shit comes to the door.
We've got like a big old parcel thing.
Do you want to
that
check your
I
shit?
get
You
it
got a
when
key.
that
You can
comes
check
in.
it.
But yeah, so I think I need to like focus myself into getting one chore done when I get home tonight. Which very easily, it could just be clean. I've got like old drumstick wrappers because I got really high and ate like 9 drumsticks the other night.
That happens.
Yeah. And like some granola bar wrapper. I just need to take out the trash. I just need to knock one thing off the list today. Probably
That's
not
an
gonna
easy
happen.
one. That's an easy one to knock out.
It is. I keep not doing it
Yeah.
because the trash can isn't full.
Everybody.
I just have a lot of other trash that's not in the trash can that would fill it.
Shame Pat every day at not Pat Dion on X. Just be like, hey,
Do a chore.
do a chore. We did that with you a couple years ago to drink water, and it worked. Everybody's like, drink water, fucker.
Yeah,
And
but
you're
that
like,
came
oh,
from me
okay.
talking about how I was drinking water a lot and I just didn't do it one day.
Yeah,
It was like one day where
But then you got
didn't.
really good at it again.
I did. I've been drinking it. I didn't drink a lot
The
of
people
water
were mean
today.
about it.
I drank
So
green tea today.
text him to drink water and to do a chore.
Yeah, I need to be held accountable.
Okay. This is an accountability podcast. That's what we do
Mhm.
here. All right.
That's all I got.
Harley, what's your not cool?
I threw it on there. It's this new era of the influencer celebrity boxing. It's just not cool.
Oh, like the Giant Manziel this weekend?
Do it on Fridays. Stop trying to compete with the UFC.
Just stop in general. Like, it's not good. It's not
Well,
fun.
that too.
I don't want to see Ray J versus Superfire.
I don't disagree with you.
I don't want to see it.
But I do kind of like the clips because, like, I'm not going to watch it. And, like, the Ronda Rousey thing, like, I threw it on just because there's nothing else going on right then. And I was like, all right, let's do that. But,
Yeah,
like,
but at least they have some sort of background. Even
yeah, like,
though
they
it-
actually fought.
even though it felt rigged.
It's like the Jake Paul shit I get sick of. I don't
Yeah,
have
I
any
can't-
interest in Jake Paul.
I'm not
but,
gonna
like,
watch
I want
him.
to see Ray J fight a little bit. Not, like, actually, but, like, if you're going to show me a couple of clips, I'll watch it. Like, I want clip boxing. That's what I want. And
Okay.
I think that's what we're getting a little bit. But
Or just
like,
give us fights we want to see.
I'd rather watch the good old days of YouTube boxing where it's just some backyard and
Kimbo
people are just
Slice.
Yes.
yeah. That's
Yes.
that's
Or, like,
entertaining.
R.I.P.
But it's all like people that were famous 15 years ago that trained for like 3 times over 1 week just to collect a paycheck.
They haven't
If
paid
you're gonna do
taxes
it,
in 6 years that are like, shit, I got to pay those.
give us fun fights that people actually want to see. Make it like Tucker Carlson versus like James
I
Carville.
want Tucker Carlson versus Tucker Max.
We should have political boxing.
That would be fun.
They're doing a fucking UFC thing at the White House. Why don't we just have like, hey, let's do it. Let's decide some fucking state races.
Let's
go.
have like
Christian Menifee against
Pete
what's-
Buttigieg.
John Paxton.
Greg Abbott versus
no.
Ooh,
See
yes,
now
you're
people
right.
would think this is a misfight, but because there is a what do you call it? Medical disfigurement. If we did Pete Buttigieg versus old One Eye, what's his fucking name? I'm drawing a blank on it
I
right
forgot his name. I know exactly what
Dan
you're talking
Crenshaw.
about. Yeah, there it is.
Crenshaw. People are like, oh, he was a SEAL. You're gonna have him fight Buttigieg. He's got one eye. He's got no depth perception. That could actually be a good fight.
I'd watch political boxing.
Political boxing. I think,
Oh
would be
no,
fun.
get
Instead of that stupid softball game that they do every year, or baseball game,
Yeah, fuck
Al
that.
Green against Greg Abbott.
that'd be great.
Al Green can't really
I'd
walk
watch.
that well,
I'd watch.
and I don't think he can see very well either.
I don't think you can spell very well either.
Put Greg
He
Abbott in a
He
murder
lost,
ball
didn't
game.
he? Did he lose?
I think so.
I don't know. Yeah, I don't know politics. I just work on the
there's some
news, and this
names.
morning I was supposed to be paying attention to it.
Political boxing would be better than celebrity boxing.
But like then like the problem with that is then you get politics in it, and like that's the worst part about all of it. Where you're like,
That's true.
I don't want to talk about this. Well, you know what he thinks about this. I'm like, I don't.
We're
know.
gonna
Is he
beat
gonna fight? Like, they're
inflation the
fighting.
way I
They're
beat
fighting,
him
so
in
we
the
don't have
third
to
round.
think about that. Like, did you know that your quarterback does this? Like, I don't know. Does he throw touchdowns? Because that's what I'm watching. I'm not watching him to see who he voted for. I'm watching him to see if he can fucking pass the rock to fucking Malik or hand it off to Cam Scadaboo and score tutties, dude. That's what I care about.
I will say, at least with this Manziel fight now, it's no longer celebrity boxing. It's like
Celebrity
it was
kickboxing.
kickboxing, but it's like smaller gloves. So we're getting there. We might actually start seeing some good knockouts.
Well, I think Bob Menery is kind of like a fight guy, isn't he? Like he
Is
doesn't
he the
fight,
one
but I
that
think
does like
he's
the voiceovers? Like, oh shit, he got
Yes,
rocked in the
that's-
fucking mouth.
That's that guy. The Buffalo Wild, where he used to do
Yeah.
B-dubs or something like that. I don't remember. Dave and Buster's or something.
I've seen him on stuff. I don't really religiously follow him, but the voiceover clips were always
Yeah.
funny.
But I'm done with
I was a
celebrity
John Boy
boxing.
guy mostly over the voiceover clips, but like
Celebrity
Bob
kickboxing
Menery's
is what it
better.
should be, not MMA. Nobody wants to see celebrities go to the ground, but full striking with chances of actual knockouts.
that's the thing
what
though.
we
Like
need
you have
be.
to have people that have trained enough in it to where if you're gonna train enough to do MMA, you're gonna have to commit to it. And a lot of the celebrities just want the payday; they don't want to do that. So then boxing is all you got to learn. Whereas
But
Johnny Manziel was like,
kickboxing-
I can kick.
But then there's like influencers, and then like I don't know any of these influencers. I don't care who
Oh
they are.
yeah.
Like that's more boring to me.
There's too many influencers now. There's too many people.
Come with me as I box.
Now that's
Oh my
what I
God,
would-
guys. I did a camp for 2 weeks and it was no joke.
It's a good
That's
Carl
what I
Anthony
would
Towns
watch.
impression.
Trust when I say this is not going to be easy.
There's the guy who does that voice making fun of influencers that go to places, and they're like, I would like to see him fight the people that are leaving shitty reviews.
Most of them are
like he
girls,
mocks
so
them
you
and then
couldn't
fights.
do that, but yeah.
Most, not all.
But I like when he
Women
gets,
can fight.
but you can't fight. Like,
yeah,
Interg-
he'll fight the
intergender?
men who do it.
well, actually, that's how we want. Remember when
Next weekend, Asmongold versus Hassan Abi.
remember when we bet on the
He's gonna fight while tasing his dog.
remember we bet the Olympic boxer won the women's gold and like called that. We called that.
How'd you know that was gonna happen?
Well, I was tipped. I was tipped off to it.
So was the boxer.
So is the boxer. Some would
Boxer
say.
had a tip.
All right, that was our not cool segment. Okay, let's wrap it up with the answer segment. We do the pre-cum segment. We ask our questions like, what's the best kind of sting that the police pull? I don't know if that's what we asked really, but we also asked if people were ready for the World Cup, and we got into some Miss Doubtfire. If you want to ask us questions, you got a high thought, a business idea, a drunk idea, anything you can think of at all. You want medical advice, parenting advice, relationship advice. You want us to power rank things. You want us to tell you what color a number is, what a letter smells like, anything like that. You want us to give you the hometown of the letter C? Hit us up at PassGradePod. Use the hashtag PTG Answers. You can also email us your questions, passgradepod@gmail.com. Put answers in the subject so we can search for it there. That's at passgradepod, hashtag PTG Answers on X, or you can email us passgradepod@gmail.com. Put answers in the subject. This is the answer.
Well, if you just answer the question, why don't you just answer the question? Be honest, no big deal. Yeah, answer the question.
Don't change the subject, just answer the fucking question. It's like, what's the question?
All right. Our first question this week is from Lewis Ball, and Lewis says, if hospitals are required to report gunshot wounds to the police, are they also required to report arrow wounds?
Depends on if it's a country hospital.
Yeah, I would guess it also definitely depends on the hospital.
If there's like, if you have a big bow hunting population in there, you might chalk it up to, one shot went awry. If you're in New York City, I feel like they would probably report that.
I think you have to, like, if it's suspected, like, violence that or, like, a violent crime could have been the cause of that, I think that's what you have. I think that's where they're required to contact authorities. So, like, a gunshot, I think stabbings are probably the same way.
Which would they file
Stab
that under?
wounds, yeah.
And a stab wound, and if you think about it, an arrow is really just a long-distance stabbing.
Yeah. I was just thinking, like, how would we look up the FBI crime statistics on this? Well, it would probably fall into the stabbings territory.
So you have to report.
Is it like So did they report this to like the Robin Hood Times? Like, oh, there's an arrow wound, man.
I think you just
Robin Hood.
call the police and they're like, what happened?
Call the sheriff.
Were they at the Renaissance Fair? Like, what's going on?
Yeah.
Like, I don't know, man. We're telling you with it.
Lord Worthington
we're here
shot me
too.
with an arrow from
We were-
15 yards.
We were rich and now we're poor.
Yeah, I mean, you still got to report it as a nurse. You're just doing your job. Like, hey, this guy's got a fucking arrow through him. I don't know how it happened, but
You think
police might want to look into this.
Oliver Queen, like Arrow from DC Comics, like they're reporting arrow wounds?
All
Honestly,
right.
the closest we might have to this is back in the days of lawn darts. Did they report lawn dart injuries to the police? Probably not.
Most states require medical professionals to report any wound inflicted by a dangerous or deadly weapon of any kind. Since an arrow can be lethal, it is highly likely to trigger this mandatory reporting requirement to law enforcement.
Whoa. Scythe wounds?
What is...
You get a scythe?
Oh,
Mhm.
scythed?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you said typhoons. And I was
No.
like, what is this, like a scythe typhoon? Oh, my
That's
God.
what I thought too.
Now that's a sci-fi movie that's
okay,
about
no,
to be made.
Right,
Siphon
verbal trademark. You can't steal that. That's Harley's thing.
Siphon seems like a
Siphon
Pokemon move that
1,
only
2,
has
3,
5
4,
hit
5.
points by Scyther.
Yeah, like scythe.
It's a tornado of scythes that just come flying at you.
So I would guess with a scythe wound,
Yeah, right?
any sort of stab, it's like, what happened to you, bro? Like if you were like, I was whittling and I cut my finger, they probably like, that's fine. Whatever.
If you have a scythe wound, you're probably in a horror movie.
So
Or Cool
should
Hand
I have
Luke.
reported, like, in elementary school, little Bobby freaking stabbing me with a pencil? I should have reported for
No,
a
'cause
pencil
kids aren't
wound?
pussies like
Well, you're
that.
not- you're
We
not
just
a
deal with
narc.
it.
Yeah, of course not.
But you're not a doctor. The doctor's like, that's their legal oath they take.
That's why, like lawn darts, I don't think they
Pencil
got reported
Or
because
their
we were just a better society
Their
back then.
Hippocratic oath, I believe, is what doctors take. So they do have to they have to report arrow wounds just like they would gunshot wounds because it's like, what was the
What if you
correct
went with your
term?
buddy and you were just like, listen, this wasn't criminal. We were just firing arrows back at each other, see if we could catch him. He missed his catch.
Like grown-ups?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That would actually be a really, like, if you, like, got a soft tip arrow, just playing arrow catch with your buddies.
But if it comes off, if it is a deadly weapon that they could assume is a deadly weapon, then I think that's when they report it.
We used to be a proper country.
Used to be a proper country. I feel like we've all learned a little bit today.
Good question.
That was a great question. Was it Lewis?
Oh,
Shout out
Lewis needed to
Lewis.
make a comeback.
Shout out
I
Lewis.
want to be an assassin and just use bow and arrow.
Do
Can't
it,
trace
dude.
that like you can a bullet. Probably would leave a fingerprint on there somewhere. But that's
What
okay.
if you made it out of ice picks? Or you made it
Ice
out
arrow?
of, out of
So
like
just a combination
icicles?
of Iceman and Hawkeye. I like that.
Oh.
And then it just melts. There's the evidence. That's how the mob used,
Hawkman.
that's how the mob used to
That's
get
already a
people.
man. Ice arrow.
Ice arrow. All right. Next question is from Jordan Carter, and Jordan says, "Are there any shapes that we have not discovered yet?" Yeah, dude. There's tons. What do you think shapeshifters are? They make shapes all the fucking time. They're literally shifting into a different shape whenever they want. That's a shapeshifter.
Are frogs shapeshifters? Because, you know, they can, like, blow up their throat. Is that shapeshifting? Or is that just, like, taking a deep breath?
Let's just take a deep breath because I was about to say, like, if I just like blow up my belly,
Pufferfish?
then I would be a shapeshifter. And pufferfish is that's like their squid ink. You know, it's just their defense mechanism.
Okay.
Shapeshifters, they're creating different shapes.
Yeah, aliens have some fucking weird shapes that we don't know about.
Remember, my friend's dad was a shapeshifter. He made he made polygons all the time. He invented the Squircle. There's a square circle.
Remember getting, like, a pin board and then a rubber band? Just being like, I'm going to make some weird ass
I'm
fucking
gonna do
shapes out
some
of this.
weird fucking shit in this geometry class. Guess what I'm not doing? Paying attention or whatever I'm supposed to be doing with this board.
I mean, you can always add more edges to a shape. So, yeah, I just don't think anybody's made a shape with 10,000 sides yet. But it's out there.
There probably is.
It's possible. We just haven't done it. Just like how there's, like, elements that we know can be created. We just haven't been able to figure out how to actually do it.
Yeah.
Same thing with shapes. Just nobody's had the balls to put 10,000 sides on an octagon.
You should have the balls to do that.
10,000.
A 10-thoctagon.
I like that. 10,000.
But yeah, there's billions of shapes we've just never even made, so they can easily find new shapes all the time. That's what they call them, shapeshifters.
A six-sided star, that'd be crazy.
Probably have those. Nothing better than a Squircle, though.
A Squircle is a...
That's the goat of shapes.
Honestly, that shape makes me a little horny. That's the sexiest shape.
That's what it's meant to do.
Yeah.
It's designed to make
It's the sexiest shape, a Squircle.
a Squircle. Don't ever let anybody tell you it's not. All right. Ooh, this is a good one. This is from Quentin Hughes at Q the Ace on X, and Quentin says, power rank Harleys. So he gives us 5 Harleys that we get to power rank here. He gives us Harley Quinn, Harley Davidson, Harley Kiner from A Boy Meets World, Harles Barkley, and Harley Nowhere. Harley, why don't you go first?
All right. Well, so last place has to be Harley Kiner.
There you go.
Yeah.
I mean,
Fuck that guy.
I like
the
had
guy
to
was
look
a
up the dude.
guy was a bully, and then he had got recasted. And then
I thought it was the wrestling guys.
wasn't he a bully or something? I thought he was a bully.
Remember the wrestler, like
I might got it
WWE guy
confused.
was you're
Okay.
right.
Okay.
Yeah, that guy was also a bully, but I thought the big kid was this guy, was not him.
No, this guy, he was a bully.
Yeah.
But then in Girl Meets World, he was the janitor and a
Yeah.
mentor and nice guy.
Yeah,
Well, because he changed.
I'm so mad I never watched that.
I never saw.
I feel
Girl
like I'm
Meets World.
it's too far gone now. Like they're adults.
It already
It'd be
happened.
weird to watch.
It's like watching How I
Mm.
Met Your Father.
Yeah,
It'd
it's
be
like-
weird to be like, Sabrina Carpenter, I saw you fake blow a microphone on stage last week. Now you're a middle school girl. This is weird.
Now you're dressed like a
all right.
slutty dog. Feel uncomfortable.
All right, so Harley Kiner at 5.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
like that.
definitely 5. Unpopular. I'm gonna go Harley Davidson next.
Ooh.
All
right.
But just because I am sick and tired of being called Harley Davidson.
Oh, I bet that is annoying.
I am sick of it, man. Like, oh, your parents have motorcycles? No, dude. They're not rad like that. Like,
If you
plus
married Pete Davidson, though, you could be Harley Davidson.
no, that would have been very.
sick.
That would have been very cool. That would have been very
That
cool.
would be sick.
And then, like, guaranteed, I would have had a huge hog because Pete
Yep.
Davidson apparently
Yep.
has a huge hog.
True.
So they say.
Yeah. After Harley Davidson, then it would be Harley Know Her, because that's just a great phrase.
That's great. I like that.
And I don't get that a lot. I've had that once or twice. I'm like, dude, you rock.
That
Like,
yeah. That
You know,
plays.
like, dude, you rock. You know.
Yeah.
Definitely, me would be second. Harles Barkley, because
Oh.
Harley Quinn is first because I want her on top. If you get my drift.
It's good reasoning. I like that reasoning.
That's solid. That's solid. All right.
I'll go next.
You go next, Pat?
Yeah, Harley Kiner 5. I know he turned his life around, but you know what? Fuck that guy.
I didn't see that version of it.
I haven't seen it, so I don't know that it happens.
I haven't
Harley
seen it, it doesn't
Kiner
happen.
5. I will also go. Yeah, Harley Davidson 4. I'm not a 2-wheel guy. I need 4 wheels.
I see it.
I like to drink. I don't trust my balance. Fair
Okay.
enough.
That does make sense.
3. I'll go Harles Barkley. Just want to give you something
Wow.
to climb the ladder.
Wow.
All right.
Want you to give you something to strive for.
That's respectable.
Okay.
2 Harley Knower and 1 Harley Quinn. Harley Quinn's got to be number 1, but Harley Knower. Like,
Harley
I love
Knower's
those
good.
stupid dad jokes.
Harley Knower's good. I'm gonna go Harley Kiner 5. Obviously, no one cares about you, dude. I'm gonna go Harley Quinn 4.
Oh.
I was an adult when I learned who Harley Quinn was. I didn't really.
She was also an
Doesn't
adult.
matter.
I didn't really watch the.
Makes
I
it even
didn't
better.
watch like the.
You didn't watch Batman animated series.
Oh. Come
no,
on now.
Not really.
Come on now.
I'm a live action guy, and like Harley Quinn wasn't a thing until I was in
Fair.
like college.
I highly recommend you go back and watch Batman.
And like, I mean, you're just the Joker, but not as cool as the Joker. Like that's the whole thing. The Joker's the cool guy. Like that's what
but it's the Joker with tits
Exactly.
Joker
And a
was
thong.
pretty. Joker's pretty cool on his own.
and booty.
He didn't need
shorts.
tits.
Have you ever played Batman Arkham Asylum?
Nope.
Oof. Have you ever played Batman?
this fucking
Arkham
guy's
Asylum?
deal?
I don't have a deal.
Oh,
I'm just saying.
yeah.
I'm just saying.
Great game.
Yeah,
Just
you don't like
saying.
Harley Quinn. It's pretty apparent
Harley
you don't have a
Quinn.
deal.
I'm a hashtag girl dad actually, and I don't like the way she portrays herself to young.
Oh, as a strong, independent woman,
Kind of.
she breaks away from the Joker, dude.
Hashtag feminist.
She was in a toxic relationship, and I don't think.
And
that
she got
sets a
out of
great
it.
Example.
She's a strong,
I
independent
don't
woman.
think that sets a great
Absolutely.
example for.
And
little
she
girls.
let a
You
group
don't know
of
shit about
gangs.
Harleen Quinzel.
He's hot.
3, I'm gonna go Harley Davidson. 2, I'm gonna go Harley Knower. 1, I'm gonna go Harles Barkley because I don't want him to quit the podcast yet.
Fucking panderer. All right.
That's absolutely what I'm doing.
Look at him jiggle my balls.
That's absolutely what I'm doing. Here. Yeah, please don't quit. We don't have anybody
Fair.
that can help us.
Fair.
All right. Good question, Quentin Hughes. Good question, bud. Thanks for sending us those power rankings. All right, this is from Val. And Val says, did anyone ever really wear those hats with the little propellers on them? What were they for?
Just to make little kids look cute.
I don't think that, like nobody actually was like, I'm going to go out in my hat. Let me grab a hat. Like, I don't think that was somebody's go-to hat unless it was a joking thing.
But see, that was the thing. This is from a bygone era that we weren't like, it was like when our grandparents were kids. It was just there was like 9 hats back then, and that was the kid hat. It was either that or they were working selling newspapers and they had the newsboy hat. That's all it was.
It's a whimsical pop culture
Was
novelty.
it like, I feel like that dates back to the original Spanky from like the 1920s. It may not have had the propeller, but he had a hat that looked a lot like that. But also, what was the purpose of the propeller? It looked fucking awesome.
Yeah, it just looked silly.
Well, like little kids can't have swag.
Yeah, no, I think it's just nobody really was rocking those.
I've never seen one live. No,
I've seen them.
no. I saw one on a dog once, and I thought that's the best dog in my existence.
Remember in junior high, I was in a theater class, and the teacher had one of those. And so, when you go to the prop closet, everybody always picked that. Like you'd find a way to, I need a propeller hat in my skit.
That teacher either is very awesome or the worst teacher in the world. There's no in between.
I don't really recall.
Damn.
Don't really recall.
Looks
I remember
like
we
it,
watched a lot of movies in that class, so that was kind of cool.
Okay. Trending.
Looks like it was invented in 1947 for as a gag for a comic book convention.
Okay, so we nailed that.
Yeah.
Yeah, so people wear them, but it's like an ironic wearing of those things. Great
But
question.
also, it's sick.
I like that one. That one
little
stuck out
fucking
to me
propeller
Val,
you can play
when I
with.
saw that one this week.
It was you know what it was? The original fidget spinner. That's what it was.
Yeah. Your fidget spinner for your head.
Yeah.
All right. Next one is this is Ashley Wilkins at Buster Healer Mix on X. And Ashley says, excluding dogs, what animal would make the best elected official? Obviously, everybody would have picked dogs, so this is good. Initially, I want to say lions. Because a Lion King, but Scar fucked that up right off the bat because Lion can easily be corrupted. He was bitter. He was holding shit against his brother. He was trying to take over. So lions out. Hear me out. These are the 2 I've narrowed it down to. Horse, because they have interspecies relationship. Their foreign policy is going to be sick. They know how they've been
Ed.
farted on a lot by people, but they're cool. Mr. Ed was great. He can play baseball. A lot of people don't know that.
Hit a home run off Sandy Koufax.
I just feel like horses have always been able to interact with everybody, and they're like this. They're pretty tight. Horses seem cool in every children's movie that has been going on at my house, like 101 Dalmatians. The horse is kind of the lookout. The horse is always kind of looking out for all the animals and kind of maybe being a mentor to that. And then they can just run fast as fuck. So, if you want somebody guiding you into battle, why not have an animal that's already been in battle? So it's like when George Washington was a general and then was the president. I feel like horses could go that way. Also, if I had to pick a non-horse, I would go giraffe because, he's tall.
Giraffe too big.
Right. I was thinking maybe it's too
big.
But then, you could get a good angle of everything because you can see above everyone.
Yeah, but too big. He can't fit in the courtroom, or doesn't need to be in a courtroom, but really can't fit through doors.
And then other one, but it's 2 animals, so it doesn't really count, would be fox, rabbit hybrid, or like a combo fox-rabbit setup, like Zootopia.
That would be
Because
good.
that worked in those movies.
See, originally I went straight to chimpanzee because have you ever seen a chimpanzee in a suit? They're adorable.
Right, but are they too cute to govern?
No,
That's
I
what
think
asked.
that would be a good because think about it. You could lead. Oh, Mr. Mayor, come on, and you lead him along, and he's just doing the fucking little chimpanzee walk, and then he gets tired and he hops up in your arms, and he's like, "You ever seen a chimpanzee? They do the head shake and the laugh, and they're smiling." That's so, you're just holding the chimpanzee, helping him do a press conference.
But then Fox News will be like, oh, do they have the mental wherewithal to hold the office?
yeah, talk shit about a chimpanzee, see if he doesn't fuck you up. I think chimpanzee would make a great elected official.
I feel like chimpanzee was too easy of an answer.
Mayor Bubbles.
Right, but like they also like do you trust a mayor that flings poo everywhere?
Other than
Probably
that,
not.
my backup answer was a pig because they're actually very smart animals.
You ever read Animal Farm? That's
Good
actually,
point. Can't have communists.
That's actually the first one.
Oh,
I
you would probably
say.
love him then, Mr. I
No.
Want to Be Mamdani.
No. I was just saying people know his name. But if you remember Animal Farm, the pigs are like the worst of the bunch. So
They are
I
the
would,
communists.
I would say pigs can't be in charge. Except for New York City. They can run New York City.
But think about it this way. If they're doing a bad job, luau.
Like just
That's a good way to keep elected officials in line. Oh, if
talking-
you're not good, we're going to cook you on a spit and we're going to eat you.
they would call it a cook d'etat.
I like that.
Like that.
Yeah,
Just thought of
Proud of that one.
Yeah, thanks, man.
that was very good.
Thanks. It was bad.
So
but-
I land back
good.
on chimpanzee then.
all right, chimpanzee, horse. What did you got, Harley?
I can't say an ape because of Planet of the Apes movies. So like anything,
Caesar will get us.
yeah.
I think
man,
I'd be good as a pet.
like. Okay.
I don't think I would.
I'm pretty good at just going along with the flow. I don't do well when I have to make my own decisions. Obviously, my chores are backing up. Apes tell me what to do, I'll do it.
Structure. I like
All
that.
right.
Elephant. Come on now. An elephant. Big ears. Strong memory.
Can't fit through doors.
Symbolic through leadership. You don't have to know that.
That's true.
He's just in a courtroom. How did he get there? It's like trying to figure out how those cars got inside dealerships.
Also, like you're in charge. It doesn't matter how you got there. Like you got people
Exactly.
to figure out how to get you there.
Oh, you want to talk shit about
Elephants
me?
never forget.
Exactly. You want to talk shit about me? I'm just squish you.
Yeah,
I'm
like
an elephant.
Iran tries to cross the elephant, and the elephant's like, "You think I'm forgetting this one?"
Yeah, exactly.
You're right, dude.
Ride our elected official over the fucking Alps like we're goddamn Hannibal.
But also,
That'd be sick.
an elephant might be good at like crossing the aisle and being like, "Hey, remember you said I passed this,
Exactly.
and then we're
There we
gonna
go.
get health care going for all the other animals."
Exactly.
And then you thought I forgot that, didn't you?
Mm-hmm.
No, donkey. No.
Also, if an elephant was your mayor, then maybe you could get Tony Jaa to be the sheriff. He loves protecting elephants.
Crap. You know, now that I thought about it, I said elephant, and then you said donkey. So now I'm just like,
Because
who's gonna
you're
tie?
going,
are
you're going
people-
Republican.
Yeah, are people tying this to Republican and Democrats?
Call him.
No.
I'm the best animal.
Greatest animal, wonderful trunk. I can smell all the things.
Big ears. Look at the donkey over there. He's got small ears.
I saw this
People
trunk.
think they're big ears, but compared to mine, they're small. I've got the biggest ears.
I saw this trunk. I said, I've never seen a trunk as long. Never seen a trunk better.
Listen, we've got no problems with trunk size over here. Big paws. Look at him.
Try my new trunk phone.
Look at him. He kicked someone. He kicked a kid behind him.
Backup answer would be beavers. Like, beavers just look. They just feel like that'd be badass to have a.
They
present
are
beaver.
diligent workers.
Yeah, man. You know, build dams and shit.
So I was kind of beaver thinking. I was kind of along the lines with ants, but then I thought ants are more worker bees, and it's like if a beaver was running shit, then like
But
you have the worker mentality, but maybe like
Beavers-
maybe the Tom Thibodeau situation, we get overworked.
Yeah, and I don't know if I could
We're
trust
not
a
ready for the
beaver in
playoffs.
charge. Like one weekend a month, the beaver's just in a shitty fucking mood, just being a pain in the ass.
Yeah, but my roads would
Yeah.
be fixed in a week. All my roads would be fixed with beavers.
But counterpoint, rivers would be stopped up everywhere.
Yeah. Like you couldn't elect a beaver in San Marcos. It would fuck up the whole economy.
Like a lot of places would be flooded.
Shout out Texas State.
Yep.
So many flooded places. And it's like, dude, we don't need another dam here.
I had
We
friends.
already had a fucking dam, man. We don't, you can't just your answer to everything can't just be building dams.
I had a friend that went to San Marcos for Memorial Day. Would have ruined his weekend if we had a beaver in charge.
Shout out to the Bobcats.
I'm more of a Bearcats guy myself, but still.
Loser.
Whatever. No.
Shout out Sam Houston.
Harvard of Southeast Texas.
I will say though, Bobcats or Bearcats, they do have a good recruit. One of Memorial High School's players is just signed there, and they are in the state championship or about to be.
Probably gonna,
So there you go. You
probably
got to.
win it all.
I will say, as much as fuck Sam Houston, the color scheme is immaculate.
Do they need an NIL sponsor?
Memorial High School?
Well, the athlete.
I think
that
their
athlete,
parents pay well enough for
That
it.
athlete. I mean, I'm just saying we could take another gravy athlete.
He's already there.
Well,
he already got
he can still get NIL money.
That's true. I
I
could
know
just
if
give you
you
like,
know
hey,
this.
free burger once a week.
Yeah, most colleges
Come over to the
don't say
restaurant.
no to free money. Hey, do you want to do this podcast? All you got to do is come on the podcast and we'll give you free shit. And they're like, yeah, right. We had two dudes do that from a national championship team.
That's true. I miss those guys.
First NIL donors in Sam Houston football history was Pass the Gravy podcast. Fun fact about us. A lot of people think I don't give back to my community, and I say I do. And then also when they call me to ask donations to the school, I say, can my name go on something? And they say, well, not for that much money. And I say, well, then no.
Just give me a brick.
Yeah, like give me something that my name goes on, dude.
Like,
I don't fucking care. All I want is the Alex Middleton Communications Building brought to you by the Dan Rather Communications Building.
I don't know why every college doesn't do that where you can
kinda
just
the
sell
same guy.
bricks to put your name on.
I
Like
think
you did it
most
for
of
West
them
Ham.
do. Yeah, well, that didn't work out great. We
But
did win
still.
won a championship.
Yeah. But
Conference
like,
League championship.
I would buy a fucking Texas State brick in a heartbeat. Like that's my brick right over there.
Or we
corner campus.
do the West Ham thing where like we still have no idea where the brick is. It's very possible they didn't even they could have even not put it out there.
Oh
We
yeah,
wouldn't
if you think
know.
for a second I would even go find my brick on campus, you're out of your mind. I would just be like, I have one. It's a mystery where.
But they did give me confirmation that they like put it out there. They're like, "Hey, we put it out there." I was like, "All right, I guess I'll take your word for it because I'm not going to England."
Yeah, not trying to get acid thrown in my
Look,
face.
I don't want to go to London, dude. Sorry.
I heard it had fallen.
Yeah, and the bridges I hear are not great either. Maybe they need to get some beavers over to London.
Hey, what's the most famous song about your city? Our bridge fell down.
No, it's East London is mighty fun. East London is mighty fun.
London Bridge is falling
It's full
down.
of tits, Fanny and West Ham. East London is mighty fun.
Still not better than London Bridge is falling down.
I think it's
Not more
better.
famous anyway,
Well, true.
but a fire song nonetheless.
Fire song. All right. So horse, elephant,
Chimpanzee
chimpanzee
in a suit
are
specifically.
our answers on
I don't
that.
want a naked or a diapered up chimpanzee. He can wear the diaper under the suit. Plenty of politicians have done it before.
Most of them, I would say.
A lot of them recently.
Most, for sure. All right. Last question of the week is from Hungry Huzzah, is who emailed us this question. Hungry Huzzah says, how big would a slug have to be before you called the cops?
So I'm gonna say if it was like 3 feet tall and like 6 feet wide, I'd be like, we've got alien invader situation going on. Something's up.
You call cops on a slug?
If it was 3 feet tall and 5 feet wide,
You're a fucking narc?
I'll narc on a slug all day. Actually, no, I'd probably just grab a handful of salt and be
Yeah.
like, fuck you.
I was like, just go get some fucking Morton salt and be like, what's up, bitch?
I hope PETA shows up. I'll fucking eat a cow in front of him.
I'll just melt you, motherfucker.
Yeah, you're right. I would never call the cops. I'd salt it.
If there was a snail or a slug that was like 100 feet tall, I'd still be like, whatever, dude. Salt. I would like AT it like they did on Star Wars, except instead of like tripping it, I would just draw lines of salt all over the city.
Salt circle it like it's a witch.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I was never a salting slugs kid because, I am not a serial killer. I didn't just murder anything that I
Yeah,
came across. But if a slug was big enough, I would not hesitate to salt the shit out of it.
I usually just kind of like let them mind their own business.
If it's big enough to where I think it's a threat to me, you're getting salted.
Do you think any slug would be a threat to you?
If it was 3 feet tall and 5 feet wide, yes.
3 feet tall?
That's a big slug, dude.
See, I could take out a snail.
That's
Or
a
slug.
big ass fucking
I
slug.
could take out a slug.
Yeah, with salt.
Was it weird that if it was a snail that was like 10 feet tall, I feel like I would just be like, what's up, buddy?
Yeah, I'd try and ride that.
I would try to be friends with it.
It's got a shell to sit on.
Is it SpongeBob that ruined that? Like, we just all think that all snails are Gary?
Meow.
I'm like, ha ha! Come on, Gary!
Gary was a baller.
Gary rocked. So I think that maybe made us more gentle towards snails.
Also, but snail, you can touch it without getting slimy. You can't do that with a slug.
It's just a
The
slug with a
slugs
house.
leave like a trail of cum behind them. It's fucking gross.
That's true.
It's like snotty cum that they're just leaving on the sidewalk.
Like, you need to clean this up?
Maybe I should have salted more. Honestly, don't remember coming across many slugs as a kid.
I don't either.
Yeah,
Frogs.
Same.
I used to lift up the little water catcher things in the neighborhood, try and find frogs in there. Slugs, not so much.
You ever gone gigging frogs?
No, I don't like to anally assault animals.
I went gigging frogs one time. It was cool.
You put your thumb up a frog's ass.
No, that's where you have spikes. You just like spear them.
Oh, I thought you gigged them.
No, that's like Aggies do that.
Yeah, I thought that's where it came from.
It's
Putting your
diff-
thumb up.
No, that's why I don't know.
Animals'
Like gig
butts.
them is what I just thought meant like stab them, like get them Aggies.
I've honestly never known that. That's what gigging is stabbing.
Well, I know gigging frogs is like, it's like a pokey, like, you know those things you pick up trash with?
I would totally do that because then you could fucking fry them up, have some frog legs.
Have you ever volunteered and helped your community and definitely not had community service because the court ordered you to? Because I did that.
Totally not court-ordered community
Yeah,
service inside an air
I
conditioner.
like to give back to my community, you know, and not just because the judge tells me, even though they might sometimes. But they give you a little stick poker thing, and it's like a long version of that. You just and you eat the frogs. It tastes like chicken. I only did it one time. I felt bad, but like it was kind of a cool experience.
I never had. My grandmother loved frog legs, but you know, she was
I don't love
French.
frog legs, but I was like not in the city, and my friend was like, "Yo, you want to go gigging frogs?" I was like, "I absolutely want to do that."
Are we
going
gonna cook them afterwards? Because I wanna. If we're gonna kill it, let's cook.
His uncle did it, and like we were drunk enough to be like, "Let's go gigging some frogs."
They're skinny chicken wings at that
Felt
point.
like
That's
I
all you
was-
gotta tell yourself.
Feel like I was in the South. All right,
Maybe lemon pepper some of them frogs up.
I don't remember, but they were good.
By the way, the other night I made some ramen, threw some lemon pepper in there too. I
Get a little-
invented a new great thing.
Get a
guys.
little chili sauce, put it on top of there.
I didn't have any chili sauce. I had a giant container of lemon
That
pepper.
works.
Chili crisp, man. Some
Chili crisp,
chili
yeah.
oil.
Yep.
Chili oil, good.
I do the peanut butter noodles with that.
Okay,
Put the
okay.
peanut butter in there, stir it all around. Maybe get a little green onions, mix it on top, and then put the chili sauce on top of it.
Last time I did that, I
Fucking
added
rocks.
way too much
I
peanut
see
butter.
you, Dwayne
It was-
Johnson.
It was
There you go.
basically just peanut butter noodles that I was eating, and it
I
was
could
great.
eat peanut butter noodles for every meal.
It was great. Now, some peanut butter lemon pepper noodles. I might change the game.
Maybe.
I will report back to you tonight. Actually, and you know, the night before that, I had ramen, and I put some maple syrup on it just to try it out. It was fucking good.
Like you're in college all over again.
Yeah, I basically was at the point where I've just been too
Burnt
lazy
out.
to make real food, and then I've just been grabbing ramen plus whatever next ingredient I see in my pantry.
You need us to sell you some money, bud?
Yeah, but we can get you.
No, I'm good. I live very simply. I
Uh,
haven't had a vegetable in 2 weeks.
Harley, how big would a slug have to be before you called the cops? And also, like, you calling the cops over animal control? Because I just call animal control. But yeah, there's a fucking slug.
Those are animal cops.
What are they gonna do?
That's what I don't know either. Like, they're like, cops probably just shoot.
I don't know what it's gonna
Yeah.
do,
What color is this? Was the slug?
Yeah, true. Uh-huh.
but I don't want to find
Is it a
out.
dark
Hey,
shade of
I don't
green?
know what color it is. I don't see color, but you guys might need to come check this out.
Is it a dark shade of green, sir? Dark shade of
raise
green.
your hands! Raise your hands! He doesn't have hands. I don't think he has hands. Oh, they killed him.
Officer, I don't know what color the slug is, but I can tell you he is not white. We're gonna need you to get out here expeditiously.
I don't know what he was doing, but I didn't like it. I don't think he lives in this neighborhood. I think he does live in that neighborhood. He's in your backyard.
And I haven't seen him speak yet, but the amount of discharge behind him, I assume there's a lot of phlegm in his language. If you might want to show up quickly.
And look, you can say that he's fine to be on this land, but there's no rules on stolen land, is what I've been told. All right? And this is my land.
Officer, if you don't get here quick, I'm gonna purge the shit out of this slug. And there's little kids watching, so maybe put
I've
on
got
your
my
lights.
salt out now. If you don't get here in a timely manner.
Dude, the bug assault. Using
Use
that
the
on a
gun,
slug,
little
just
salt
fucking-
gun. I used to have one of those. It was funny.
Didn't you get 2? No, that was for the restaurant we bought them.
Yeah. All right. Slugs. Did not have slugs on our itinerary today, but I'm glad that
Tell you this, they'd make a shitty politician.
And I also feel like I need more stuff from Hungry Huzzah. All right. Hungry Huzzah, welcome to the pod. Please keep coming. Maybe Harley brought Hungry Huzzah in. Is this one of your guys, your gals?
Never heard of a dude or chick in my life.
You don't have any friends named Hungry Huzzah?
No, not that I know of.
All right. Well,
Well, you do now.
now you do.
I guess
They're
so.
all of
I
our
guess
friends. And Hungry Huzzah, you're part of the team. All right. All right, gang. Let's wrap things up. I'm at Alex J. Middleton on all socials. Pat's at Not Pat Dion on all socials. Harley is at the lead _HOU on all socials. We are at Pass Grade Pod. Podcast is at Pass Grade Pod. Give us a follow all the socials. That's Twitter. That's Instagram. That's Facebook. That's TikTok. Make sure you're commenting what's in your pocket on. Let us know what your cargo is on the YouTube channel. Go comment right there. And then
Remind me to do a chore.
and if you have, remind Pat to do it. Pick a chore for Pat to do, and then also add that to the comments. Okay, let's get a bunch of comments. Let's try to see if we get to 200 on the comments. This
Somebody's
week.
like, just do one fucking sit up.
Yeah, tweet him at Pat or at
No.
not Pat Dan and give him a chore.
I might poop. Not going to do it.
Hashtag Pat chores, and then let him know what chore he has to do. What else? Give us a 5-star review on iTunes, Spotify, iHeartRadio, wherever else you listen to podcasts. Make sure you're subscribed to the YouTube video or the YouTube channel, youtube.com/@PassTheGravyPodcast, or just search Pass the Gravy Podcast. If you're subscribed, unsubscribe, but then resubscribe again. Go like all the videos. Share us with a friend. That's the best way to help grow the podcast. Hey, check out this cool podcast that I listen to or watch. And then your friends are going to be like, oh, wow, I love this. I love hearing about how big slugs could be before the people would call the police. That's the podcast that's for them, all right? @PassGravyPod on all socials. Let's do our random celebrity generator, gang. Who you guys want to go with?
Robin Williams.
Robin Williams. Harley? Gerard Way.
Gerard Way.
I'm going to go with Jaxson Dart. Jaxson Dart, Gerard Way, and Robin Williams.
Can you imagine if we had ever gotten a movie with Robin Williams and Adam Sandler?
And Jaxson Dart.
They would have never had to make an actual word. They would just
God.
go, hey, yo.
Omar Sharif, Bill Shoemaker, James May, Reggie White, Orson Welles, George C. Scott, Deion Sanders, and Tom Hanks.
Got 2 football players in there for you.
Neon Dion, what's up?
Yeah. Robin Williams, Jaxson Dart,
Gerard Way.
and Gerard Way. Patrick Rafter, The Kinks, Neil Frazier, Ivan Lindell, Sly and the Family Stone, Satchel Paige, Marlon Brando, and Axl Rose. All right, Jaxson Dart, Robin Williams, Gerard Way. One more time. Renee Russo, Henry Armstrong, Barbara Streisand, Michael Chang, Carol Smiley, Vic Ciaxis, The Birds, and I'm not going to even try to pronounce that lady's name, but it's
Let me give it a shot. Antraxa Sanchez Vicario.
Sure. So not it.
Aranska? I don't know. That one was.
Arangsta.
Can't see
Yeah,
it.
not that one. But hey, have a great rest of your week. Invent some new shapes if you can, Shape-shift a little bit this week.
Tell us your favorite shape.
Yeah. Tell us your favorite shape in the comments. And until we talk to you next time, pass the gravy. Yeah, bitches!
Gravy, gang, gang, gang. Baby, pop the top and let it spread. As we're listening to Pass the Gravy. We're going fishing for your bitch today. We're drunk in Houston, Houston, baby. Now we go ahead and lick and we'll get rich today. Rich, bitch.